We're going to get into another reading collective and just see what's going on. I'm really sorry that I didn't come back at 4:30 like I wanted to. I just couldn't, guys. I got real busy with the kids, you know, single mama over here, and I hope you don't mind, but thank you for your patience. But I'm back and we're going to do whatever comes up. Let's see. I might split tonight's reading. I might split today's reading in elements. So we're going to start with the fire signs. Let's just see what's going on with your fire sign, okay? Unless you're a fire sign, we'll see what's going on. But we're going to try to see what's going on with your fire sign, and then we'll get into earth, and then air and water, okay? We'll do that all in one video here. So stay tuned, and I will timestamp it, or it will be timestamped at the end of the video, okay? Angie, hi. You know, I hurt my shoulder today, girl, but I'm doing okay. I was moving some of my office furniture around to get down there, and I'm just not built like I was. And now my shoulders, they hurt. I don't know what I did to it, but I'm okay. I'm all right. Thank you for asking, though. Hello, Cece. Good to see you, honey. And Angie, I'm glad to see you. Raquel, everybody that's coming in, I love you. Thank you for being here. All right, so fire sign, the first card out for you is the Nine of Cups. Then we have the karmic energy, and there you are, fire sign, Queen of Wands. Ellie, it seems like I never sleep. Yeah, you know, I do, but it doesn't, yeah. I guess I could do better at that. It's 10:57 where I'm at, so it's not too late, but it is late. But it's 10:57 p.m. over here. Okay. Well, fire signs. Hey, markers, we have somebody that you're not willing to let go of. I mean, you are hanging on to this person for dear life. I mean, it's like the Holy Grail here. You're just like, I'm not going to let them go. Hell no. And you're determined. And I'll be honest with you, fire sign, the person that you love, the person that's making you so happy, it's a karmic person. It's a karmic relationship, it kind of looks like. Or there's a karmic involved if that's you, you know. But you guys fight a lot. Five of Swords. This person keeps so many secrets from you. This person might even be keeping a secret that they have a child, a secret love child. Or this person just keeps secret that they're seeing another woman that has a child, or that they have a child together, or maybe they're seeing their ex, okay? That, you know, whatever, however that situation works. But fire sign, why are you fighting to keep this person? I kind of get the feeling like you guys fight about it, so you must know. You gotta know. You gotta know. And you're hoping that it's gonna like fix itself. You want to marry this person. So you're hanging on so you and them could be king and queen of wands. Oh, yeah. See, I was dead on. You want to marry this person. Perhaps you are married. I don't know. But I know that marriage is a big, important thing for you. And you're like, this is the person I'm married to, I'm going to be married to. But the problem is they're lying. How could you be satisfied in this? It's time to cleanse this connection. They are messing around on you. And guess what? They've been messing around on you for at least 7 years. We're going to say 5 to 7 years they've been messing around on you. If you could only go into their phone, you could see the sneakiness that they've been up to. You could see it. but you haven't even taken the time to really look. I don't think you want to look. You're looking forward to some kind of a wedding date. Hierophant, it was in reverse. So you're like, oh, but we have a wedding date. We have a wedding date planned, or we have an anniversary, you know, so it's all about the show. Ace of Cups, Five of Pentacles. This is going to end in heartbreak. This is just going to end in a very painful way. You might end up spending 8+ years with this man or woman. For what? For a ticking time bomb? For a relationship that's ready to explode? I'll be honest with you, fire sign. We are definitely dealing with secrets, and it's not good ones. These are not positive, you know, he's hiding a surprise from you. This is, this is much worse than a surprise. Hang on real quick, guys. I got to get my little notebook because I got to take notes for the timestamps. Let me grab something. I'll be right back. To adjust that, put notes in my phone. Okay. I'm just going to take notes with a piece of paper because that's not going to work on my phone. Okay. So, fire sign is dealing with secrets. All right. And it is another woman or another man. There's some cheating going on. I'm going to put here infidelity. Okay. So we're going to see what this person might want to tell you. What does this person want to tell you, fire sign? I'm not giving up on us. All right. They believe that they're going to keep fighting for this, even though they're unfaithful. They're hurting for what they've done. They feel heartache. They're not in very good control of themselves, are they? Whoops. Oh, gosh. Yeah, they're not in control of themselves. I guess they have no self-control. At the same time, you know what's funny? You're not giving up on them, but look, they're not giving up on you either. So I'm not one for relationships like these, but I'm not, you know, that's my own biased opinion. You do what you want. I'm just here to spill the tea. Can you trust this person? No. Do they love you? I would say to some extent. I don't think they know how to love you properly, and I don't think they even love themselves very well if they're treating themselves like that, just giving themselves away to someone else and you. That's a lot of a lack of self-respect. And the fact that they're going around on you, hello, another big problem. But, you know, I'm not here to tell you what to do with your life. This person doesn't want to leave you alone. You don't want to leave them alone. They're going to fight for you. You know, they're not giving up. They want to work on it. They don't want to let go. You don't want to let go. You got King and Queen of Wands. You guys want to be married. You want to be together. You want to be a partner. Okay? And Justice is like, well, I'm going to make sure everyone gets their karma. People are going to get caught up. You're not just going to get away with that. So Justice is hanging around. And I do think Justice says, I'm going to make it just for you. You know, like, I'm going to give you justice. I am going to get rid of some kind of karmic third-party BS. Okay? I'm going to get rid of it. Justice is coming in to get rid of it. And you know what? I hate to say it, but it looks like you guys get some type of a new beginning with the Page of Pentacles. Some kind of a fresh new start. Maybe you're not wasting your time. Maybe they are going to be good for you. In my opinion, I'd say heck no. Heck no. Don't be with this person. They're karmic, they're a player, they're this and that. That's my opinion. But, you know, the cards say whatever. What, you guys saw my hair? You saw my hair? Just have great curls and manageable hair? What? Oh, you're talking about you. Okay. I was like, what? Because I do have curly hair. So I was like, what is going on here? Like, is my screen pointed in the right direction? I'm not trying to show myself right now. I'm glad they're talking about you, Markers, because I'm like, is my camera in the right direction? Who saw my curly hair today? What the heck? Okay. You've seen it, Stephanie. Okay. All right, good. I'm just glad the camera's pointed in the right direction. Thank God, because I am not cute right now by any means. Okay, let's get in. We're going to clarify just what Justice is going to do here. Bottom of the deck, Justice says, oh, I'm going to give someone a dark night of the soul. 5 of Pentacles. You shall suffer the wrath of karma. And we got the Ace of Swords in reverse. You have a telescope aimed at your house from out here. Okay. And then you got the King of Wands. Again. Of course, you're a fire sign. And an Ace of Pentacles. So Justice is like, I am going to give you a fresh start. I know that's what you both want. But I am going to confront and deal with the lies. We are not going to go on with that. Sorry. Some people think they're just going to keep it a secret forever and ever. No one's going to ever know. But Justice is like, no, we're gonna deal with it. The Ace of Pentacles represents a solid foundation. And it's about your relationship. And you guys are going to have a long-term relationship. And you know what? I think they're going to have a change of heart. I think they're going to be excited to not do the bad things that they're doing because they're going to go through a dark night. They're going to lose that karmic situation. They're going to lose their ability to be lying. And this is a good time to invest in the future for the both of you. This may very well be worth the payoff. I know. This isn't from me. This is from Spirit. This is from the cards. Don't look at me. Don't look at me like I'm giving you a story, because I'm not. I'd say run away from this guy, but you know, the cards, and it could be a girl, but the cards are saying they're probably worth hanging on to. But when you get the Ace of Swords reversed, well, it could be over-analyzing the situation. It could be trying to get to the heart of the matter. It could be just a painful truth bomb. And really, that's the other double edge of the sword. And it's kind of like what you say will come back to bite you. It will come back against you. So, they're going to get what's coming to them. Well, to be honest, fire sign, congratulations for you. You get to hang on to what you want here, because you guys are going to, I don't know, somehow come out of this. They're not giving up on you. You're probably not going to give up on them. 3 Swords. They do feel heartache right now. They don't want to be the bad guy, but they are. And they could be a girl, but I'm just saying, you know, it's a figure of speech. They don't want to be the bad guy. But, you know, I guess you guys have long-term in your future. You do have the marriage card, okay? You've got a child here. Page of Wands could be a child in the future from the both of you. And plus you got each other. King and Queen of Fire, so married couple. So, you know, I guess you have a future with this person, fire sign. Congratulations. Go ahead and celebrate the healing of your relationship, or should I say the justice. Okay, but me as your friend, I wouldn't recommend it, but you know, the cards have a whole nother state of mind. Whole nother state of mind. All right, so that was the fire sign. We just ended at 15 minutes. We're going to get in now to the earth elements. Keep in mind, this is for all three of each element. So fire was Aries, Leo, and Sag people. However it resonates for you, this one's going to be Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn people. They're not individual readings. It's just a collective for that element. Okay, so let's get into Earth. Hi, Ellen Wilkerson. Storm. I'm trying to say that name right. I don't know. Wait, Wickstrom. My bad. It's very tiny on my screen. Thank you so much. Hi, Ellen. I'm so glad you're here and you caught me live. Hi, B. You know who I've been missing from our readings, though? Karima. I've been missing Karima. I've missed her twice now to get her questions. I don't know when a good time is for her. I need to figure it out. Okay. I've been dying to know what's going on in her situation. So, okay, let's get into Earth. Spirit, please guide and direct me in these tarot cards for the zodiac signs Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Show me the Earth element energy collective read. All right. Okay, so we are dealing with a Libra and a Cancerian energy. All right, they both popped out. So much love. So much love. We've been doing this a while, though. Seven of Pentacles. We expected more. Definitely dealing with a Cancerian and a Libra. This person could live by water, a lake, the ocean perhaps, maybe even a river or a creek, but they're around water. A lot of Cancerians love to be around water. And if they're not, they wish they were, trust me. But I think things are going to move forward. I think, you know, you've been a little bit stuck. Cancerian again, jeepers. Three of Cups. The Star. One, two, three, four Cancerian cards. This is ridiculous. Third party. Uh-oh. Ticking time. But okay. Yeah, bottom of the deck. Four of Swords. So why have you not been able to talk to this person? Did you block them? Are you guys just taking a break? What happened? Like, it was going so well. Then the third party. I think you recently found out they were talking to somebody else, or they found out that you're talking to somebody else, or perhaps you're not over someone, or they're not over someone from the past. But nonetheless, there's a third party energy kind of hanging around somewhere, lurking like a shadowy beast. What is going on? Well, a lot like your fire sign brethren and sisterin, if that's even a word, you guys are going to work it out. I mean, Justice is here, 10 of Cups, 3 of Cups, positive, plus you got the Star card, Major Arcana. This too shall pass. You guys are going to heal. Someone's going to get over their drama of the third party. Someone's going to overcome it and just, it's going to work out. The doors are opening. There's possibilities here. You know, I do believe the problem here is someone is kind of a player. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and say they're a big-time player. Desire, Four Swords, hush, hush. They've been fooling around. They have. You know it. I know it. There's Cancerian again. Who in the heck? Earth signs. Are you Cancerian in your chart or your person? Because it's heavy. It's like a huge flashing light. Thank you, Jason Slater. Welcome. Hello. And thank you so much for being part of my support group. Thank you so much for being a member. You're an angel. I love you. So anyways. All right. Look, we got another Cancerian. This is ridiculous. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's ridiculous. You know, something's going to change with you guys. To be honest, I feel like somebody's waiting for the other person to get over someone. I do. I honestly promise you that's what I'm feeling. um, more than cheating, more than anything. I'm not saying there couldn't be some cheating, but I don't feel it like super big. I feel more so someone's waiting for someone to get over this third party. I think it's from the past. I do. Like, it's like, move on, you know? The Chariot, the Seven of Cups, let's move on. And even the Stars, like, let's get over it. Let's get over this and be together here. But this, you know what? I'm gonna keep it real, because I'm a Cancerian and tropical. Listen, God, Cancerians really have a hard time of letting go of anybody. I mean, it's like, God, it's rare. They could hang on for a lifetime, you know? Cancerians are dedicated. They're big, heavy lovers. They love hard. They love long, you know? And they're just like, when I give you my heart, it's super, super big as the ocean. I mean, because the Cancerians, Queen of Cups, they rule the whole ocean. Male or female, it doesn't matter. But they just have such a big heart, such big love. So, Earth sign, you either super love this person like a Cancerian, perhaps you have a Cancerian moon, or a Cancerian other placement, or you love a Cancerian. But the love here is just so much, and it's like, I'm waiting for you to get over this person. It could be reversed. Perhaps you love someone, or I was going to say Virgo. Gosh, Mercury retrograde's not nice. Earth sign. Perhaps you're in love with someone and they're not over a third party. Perhaps they're in love with you and it's flipped, but you're not over a third party, because it could be flipped. You could still be hanging on to memories of somebody else. I don't know, but the energy here for the Earthies is we got to move on. We got to let go of this individual that it's never going to work out, or it didn't work out, and it's like, just let it go. But someone can't. Someone's like, no, I can't let it go. Again, it's that Cancerian vibe. It's like, I love them so much, I can't let it go. Maybe this person passed away and they never got over them. Who knows? But I'll tell you what. There's a big if here. If someone does not get over someone in the past that they may very well be Cancerian, it's going to blow up the relationship, because you guys have a good thing, or this other person has a good thing. I don't know. Whoever this is, honey, they have a good thing going on. But I hear like it's more like friendship. I'm hearing, you got a friend in me. Yep, you got a friend in me. You know, it's like, I'm not feeling the desire. I'm not feeling the lust. You know, where's that? And someone's lusting for someone else. You got to have more than that. I mean, it's good to have friendship as a foundation, but you got to have more than that. And I don't know. Anyways, Earthy, either you've got a third party or your person's got a third party, but someone here is just not over it. And as much as we want this to be done and moving on, you know, it's a struggle. If they don't, it's going to ruin your relationship. However, based on the cards, here we go again, I would say leave it alone. If there's a third party, my opinion to you is drop it. Leave it alone. Don't deal with it. You shouldn't be dealing with a third party. I want you to get out of it. That's from me as a friend, okay? But as a tarot reader, it says give it a little bit more time. You guys are going to be 10 of Cups, 3 of Cups, Queen of Cups, Chariot, Star. There's going to be a door opening, 7 of Cups by July for sure. And the third party is going to poof, be gone. They're going to get over them. That's what the cards say. I wouldn't agree with that, but that's what the cards say. And even here, the cards say expectation. Your ships will... What is this, marriage night? What is this? Are you married as well? What the heck? I can't believe it. We have a Queen of Cups and a King. And I just had a King and Queen of Wands. Hi.
So, I was talking to that. So
now's not the time.
Okay.
I love you.
Love you.
I will hear about it in a minute, though.
Okay. I hope so in a minute because I don't know what to say.
Okay. I'll help you. Right. I love you.
Love you too. Bye.
So I'm shocked. This is like marriage night. I don't know what's going on here. Are we doing marriage counseling? What's going on? Okay. I'm okay. All right. I'm going to go along with the cards. Just like the fire sign, I say no to this, but the cards, they're saying yes. What is that song by R. Kelly? My body's telling me yes, but my mind is telling me no. It's like my mind is telling me no, but my body's telling me yes. So I don't know. We do have that. We have some R. Kelly going on right here. My body's telling me yes. I'm doing earth, but there ain't nothing but water here. Water and fire up in here, except for the Seven of Pentacles. Listen, I'm going to keep it cool. I'm going to keep it real earthy. You've been waiting. You've been waiting on the right lover. You've been waiting. I can't talk, gosh. You've been waiting on the right person. I think you found him. You're just like, are you done with the third party yet? Are you ready for me? Are you ready for this? They haven't been ready, but they're about to be ready. Hey, hear me out. I got to write this down. It's got to be in the notes. This is earth. I just did fire. Fire, if you want to rewind, was about secrets and infidelity, but it turns out in kind of a twist of events. Or how do you say? Surprisingly. This one is surprising as well. Earth has waiting for them to get over someone, or waiting for someone to move on and be with you. Yep. Waiting for someone to move on, wake up and smell the coffee and say, you're the right one. All right. So here we are. This is very much a friendship that could turn into marriage. This could very well be a friendship that turns into more. I'm going to keep it real. There hasn't been a lot of intimacy or a lot of action because they've been involved with a third party, or they're not over the third party, whatever that's all about. But and against my own morals and decisions, your cards are saying it's worth the wait. Have patience. This relationship is going to pay off. Okay. So I guess I should put that in there. Worth the wait in your notes. Worth the wait. Okay. This is a very passionate, loving relationship. It will be whenever it happens. And you guys are going to have 10 of Cups. All right. You're going to have the utmost happiness and good relationship. This is a friendship that's going to turn into a little bit more than that. It's going to turn into a marriage or a union. You guys definitely care about one another. And I think when the time is right, okay, with the hourglass, they're going to be able to move on with the star and finally go into these doors with the 7 of Cups and do the right thing and, you know, get settled down with the right person. To be honest, this third party is going to go bye-bye. Okay? Bye-bye. This is soon to end. But I feel like something's going to shift in July, the 7th month of the year. So hang in there, my patient earthies. This relationship may very well turn around for you in a good way. It's a chance. It's a blessing. It's a good supported, backed up by the cards opportunity, and you do have justice, and it's in the upright, just like the fire signs. So, you know, I don't think it's going to end up bad for you. I think it's going to turn out good for you. Okay? Oh, and we just said, hi, Transformer. So maybe this is a message. Okay? It transforms. Yeah, we go from friends to divine lovers. Or we go from waiting and waiting and waiting on them to together, happy, and very much married. King and Queen of Cups, they are married, just like King and Queen of Wands. So beautiful message here for the Earthies. What does this person want to tell you in the future? All right. What are they going to tell you? I'm healing and it's painful. Oh, and I've been figuring out my feelings. And that explains it. It's like, I'm trying to get over this third party, but it's really hard. Healing with the star is a lot of work. It's not a walk in the park. And you got to be patient with me, okay? Because this is a difficult thing that I'm doing. And I'm figuring it out. I'm trying to figure out how I feel about you and what's going to go on with you and I. So, Hanged Man, this is a waiting process. You have to, just take a number, 7 of Cups, and sit down and wait for your number to be called, I guess. Now, I'm not personally instructing you to sit here and wait. That is not Stephanie's word. It's just the cards, okay? I would say no, but you do what you want. Bottom of the deck is I'm feeling hopeful, okay? So the star card, they're like, I'm feeling hopeful that this is going to work out between you and I. Well, what's going to happen with you guys? What's going to happen? Like just until between now and July, because there's a lot of months between then. Okay, oh, Temperance. 3 of Cups again. Knight of Pentacles. Okay. I love it. So hang in there. The Knight of Pentacles is the loyal knight. He's slow and steady, but he's honest. They call him the loyal knight for a reason. He may take a long time to arrive, very slow. All the pentacles are slow. But it's worth the wait because there's loyalty and there's longevity. In between now and July, which is a long wait, you guys are going to be friends. You guys are probably going to have good chats. You guys might have some good text messages. There's going to be some weeks of quiet. It's not like they're texting you every minute of every day. This is going to be kind of periodic in between now and then. But they're doing the work. They're doing the healing. Temperance. Again, be patient with them. But I think you guys are going to have a very good friendship in between now and July when this kind of resolves. But remember the 3 of Wands, your ships are going to come in. Wait at the shore because your ships are sure to come. This is the card of expectation. So I don't know, the cards are speaking up for you. The cards are speaking against me and speaking up for you. That's what the cards are doing. So anyways, I'm shocked but happy for you. Congratulations, Earth signs. This looks like it could very well turn out well. To be honest, I guess that star card has every reason to be hopeful. All right. That's a good sign. Chariot, you guys are going to move on together. That's good. 10 of Cups. Happiness. Soulmate vibes. Union. Justice. I love it. Your justice is a union with this person. So, yeah, congrats, Earthies. I really feel like I'm doing marriage night. Like, what's going on? It's been a while. It's been a while. Let me get a breath, It's been 2 readings real quick here. And it's Mercury retrograde. I'm feeling it. I'm a Gemini, guys. Mercury rules me. I'm just, oh, Lordy. And Rahu's all up in my moon, all up in my brain. Oh, Lord. Okay. All right, so now we're going to get into air signs. So, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Let's get into you guys. I am going to answer your questions at the end of this video. So if you would like to ask me some questions, please submit your $15 a question. It's $15 a card, plus the bottom of the deck I'm going to give you for free. All right. So you can do 2 cards. You can do 3. The popular thing is 1 tarot, 1 message card from a relationship person. That's the popular one. but you're welcome to do whatever you want. If you do spend 100 or more, you're going to get all the cards you pay for plus several bonus cards for free. So, think about that. If you do feel like you would like a larger reading tonight, think of it as a very discounted emergency reading. And you get very lucky to get those when I'm live. So please don't forget to subscribe. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Spirit, please guide and direct me for the air signs. Thank you, Way Easy and Stephen Butler. Sweet, prosperous dreams, everybody. You too, and I'm so glad you're doing good on your night ritual schedule. I'm so proud of you. Good job. And guys, I know we shouldn't be sleeping with our phones. It's so hard. But I think we need to do that. I know it's a lot of people's alarm clocks, and what if it's an emergency? I would put it out in the hall, out of the bedroom, by the bedroom door, because the EMFs, the Bluetooth energy that comes off the phone, I would really try to clear some of that radiation in your bedroom. I feel like that could attribute to a lot of sleep issues. And not to mention cancers in the future. We don't want that mess. So I just recommend it. I know it's really hard. And then I asked everyone to go on a social media detox, which is really hard even for me because I work on social media. You're probably going to jack up and fail like the first week. It's going to be just way too hard, but you're going to do better. It's a baby step. If the first week you don't get it down to 1 hour a day, say you do 3 hours, well, you're still doing good. You're making a dent. And the more you go along, the better it's going to get. I'm not expecting you to have an hour day one. It takes a lot of effort to go there. But I know it's possible. Ooh, are we dealing with a Capricorn? You air signs, look at you, just all up in the devil's energy, just all up in the devil. Okay, I have a channeling. Have you been watching TV shows or movies with the devil? Something to do with that? Something to do with heaven and hell? Something to do with that? Because I feel like it right away went to me movies. This is from the movie The Legend with Tom Cruise. It's an older movie. It's a good movie, though. That's where this devil comes from. But perhaps you guys have been watching, who knows, whatever. There's all kinds of good shows now with stuff like that. All right. Well, the devil has a time limit. Like the devil's on thin ice. Ooh, he's on very, very, very thin ice. Oh, my. Oh, what is going on here? Okay. 3 of Wands. What in the heezy? Allie, you love that movie and saw an ad for it today? Really? That is way too much of a coincidence. And look, it's 11:44 p.m. Awesome numbers. Yeah, that was for a reason, girl, Allie. This reading's going to touch home for you. Anyways, someone here loves the devil. They're a bad boy. They're a bad girl. They are bad news, but you love them. You love them. You do. You do. 10 of Cups. You're like, ugh. Yep, he's mine. She's mine. And I love them. They're trouble, but it is what it is. Why am I giving the most difficult readings today? No, not another marriage card. Okay, tonight's marriage night. What's going on here? All right, I'm going to surrender to the marriage night. Another reading that I don't want to do, but I'm going to be forced because the cards are there and I can't lie. And because the ones of you that know how to read tarot, I'd be lying if I wasn't telling you the truth. So I am not going to lie to you. These are for people that are definitely in a commitment, 10 of Cups. But they're a cheater. Again, here we are, third party. We're dealing with another cheater, you know? That's why they're a devil. That's why they're a problem. You are a real, real problem. That's what's going on. But we're getting rid of the problem. I know this is, I would say run for the hills. Don't be with this person. But, you know, it looks like you're already married. Or it looks like they're going to marry you. I don't know if that's what you want to do. But anyways, this third party situation is on the way out. We have a ticking time bomb with the third party again. And you know what? You guys saw how good I shuffled. I shuffled the crap out of that deck. And I've gotten that same duo already tonight. And this is just ridiculous that it's coming out like this. Anyways, that third party's on their way out the door with the World card and ticking time bomb. 8 of Wands, within a matter of 8 weeks, this third party situation will be dealt with. And I do see this person giving to 2 people. That's going to be done with the bomb and the World. And they're going to start giving to this relationship again. 6 of Cups. Now, the 4 of Swords is healing and it's peace of mind. It's gratitude and it's meditative and it's calm and it's peaceful. So I hear the cards saying, hey, don't worry about it. Don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be all right. I said, don't worry about a thing. That's what I'm channeling, that song. You know, and what was really sad about the actual documentary of Bob Marley, he was unfaithful to his wife, and it was really sad. You know, she was a good woman, and she gave him lots of kids. She was a good wife, and he did love her. And in the documentary, you could hear them saying, we know we loved his wife. We know he loved his wife. But he was so famous. He was so popular. He couldn't resist a lot of the girls that were just throwing themselves at him. And it turns out even the wife was like putting up with it. And there were times he would call her and say, can you come get these girls out of my room? Can you come get this girl out of my room? And she would show up and she would get him out. It's not that she condoned it. She probably definitely did not condone it, but you know, for whatever reason, she loved him. 10 of Cups. That was the father of her children. He was handsome. He was a great singer. He was romantic, and he was good to his family. He was good to his children, and I'm sure he had love and affection for her. So she stayed. I'm not suggesting that you put up with that. That's not a message coming from Stephanie, the tarot reader. Stephanie, the tarot reader, says don't put up with cheating, even if you are Bob Marley's wife. But the cards, again, in the third reading tonight, are saying different. And I don't know why these cards tonight keep coming up and saying, if you've been in a dark situation, if you've been cheated on, if there's been problems, if there's been some kind of third-party karmic interference, don't worry. We're going to deal with it. It's out. It's not going to be a problem anymore. So for whatever reason, that's like, it's been pretty consistent tonight. We even have the card of expectation. Your ships will come in. The 3 of Wands. The Ace of Wands, you're going to get a passionate fresh start and a new beginning. The element of fire in the tarot represents springtime, which is rebirth and rejuvenation and magic. It's when things come to life. So this is about birth and rejuvenation. So I know that this is going to be a passionate new beginning based on the cards. Of course. We have marriage, and then we have the karmic. And you're waiting for this karmic to get out of the way. You're waiting, like, get out of the way, get out of the way. I want this karmic dealt with. And you're a wounded warrior, and you're like, you know how long I've been dealing with this? 44 minutes and now 44 seconds on the clock. So 44 may be very prominent for the air signs. But you're like, do you know how long I've waited for this? Get that karmic out of the way. I'm ready for my husband, or I'm ready for my wife. I'm ready for my committed partner. I want to deal with the devil. But they're a little devil themselves, aren't they? Oh, markets? I don't know what you're talking. You mean markers? Let me keep me up on that, markers. I don't know what that means from Doja. Anyways, we are having this beautiful reunion. 6 of Cups, 6 of Pentacles. That is reunion energy. That is lover card energy. That is divine fated lovers, divine fated soulmates coming together by the universe. Oh, Doja donated? Okay. Awesome. Thank you, Doja. So look at the angel. This is fate. On my cards, I have written the word fate. All right, this is a fated relationship. This is a divine partnership. This couple was meant to be. And even the angels are here trying to get this together, work it out. You guys met through a divine meeting. Whenever you met this person, and it could have been 6 years ago, 10 years ago, whatever. Whenever you met them, it was divinely orchestrated. It was a divine timed meeting. And yes, it looks like things went south with the devil for a while, and there's been a karmic involved. But according to the cards, marriage and 10 of Cups, you guys were always meant to be married. The World card for me is completion. They complete you, you complete them. This is some kind of a divine soulmate connection. So it doesn't matter how much time has passed. When fate has a hand in it, it doesn't matter. And I'm not the one that would say, hey, disregard that there's a karmic connection hanging around a third party. Oh, I'm not here saying disregard that. This is the one. Stephanie in Tarotland is saying, no, I don't want you to be with someone that is involved elsewhere. That sounds like a headache and drama and a mess. I don't like it. But again, the cards are like, it's not up to me to tell you what your life's all about. We all have our stories. We all have our crazy life paths. And guess what? Probably 80% of those stories that we all have are not ideal. Half of you guys have a very stressful birth chart. And you're like, it sounds like me because my birth chart is not promising the happiest of unions. You know, sometimes that's just people's fate. That's just people's luck. The saying of, as fate would have it, as fate would have it. Some people just aren't blessed for that happy, you know, fairy tale love story. Some people just, they're not fated with that kind of a thing. So, you know, I have to agree because I am an astrologer. And if you were fated with some very unfortunate things in your lifetime, in relationships, I'm sorry. And in that case, this would be favorable for you because it wasn't all for nothing. And you do get your soulmate. No matter how messed up it is. No matter how bumpy the road. Something else negative that I hate to add, but I am going to add because it's a detail, is I believe that you were a little bit breadcrumbed. This person gave you their spare time, not their prime time. This person didn't make you their priority. Another unsavory detail is this person was sexual and intimate with you in secret. So these are some very unsavory details for the air sign. And something else that no one likes to hear, but is the truth here in this reading, is they've been two-timing for a while. And I'm sorry that your soulmate happens to be a devil or a POS. Don't take it up with me as your tarot reader. Take it up with your higher self. Take it up with the planets and God and creator source. Like, take it up with them, because I have nothing to do with it. I'm just here reading the cards. It is what it is. And oh, you want to find your birth chart? Jason, here on this channel, I follow Vedic Sidereal, which is an Indian way of following astrology. It's not the popular one. If you Google what planet is what and what your zodiac sign is by your birthday, Google is going to give you tropical. Google is going to give you Astro Cafe, the most basic free astrology website known to man. And then there's going to be like 20 more tropical Western websites as soon as you look up free birth chart on Google. It is what it is. That's the popular mainstream astrology. And I would definitely say you can look at both if you'd like. But I follow Vedic Sidereal. I feel that that is more accurate. And if you get one of your star finder apps, like, I don't know all the names of them. I can't even think of it off the top of my head. But if you look up stargazing apps, every time you move your cell phone like a telescope to the sky to see the constellations and what zodiacs they are and where the planets are in the sky from where you're at down here, that's all going to be Vedic Sidereal, because it's the true placements of the planets. For some reason, Tropical Western is not aligned with that. It's more based on the sun and the constellations placements at your birth, as if you were born on the sun. So if you were literally born on the sun and it was looking towards Earth at the constellations, those are the constellations that are aligning. But in Vedic, it's like if you're here on Earth and it's pointed out towards the constellations, and then beyond that is the sun, that is the more accurate representation of the stars, because we're here. So, I mean, it's up to you on what you want to look at. Vedic Sidereal focuses more on the moon sign than anything. Vedic Sidereal is all about the moon mostly. That is like, they base everything off of the nakshatras. There's 27. And it's based on the moon in all of those nakshatras. So it really focuses around the moon and the moon sign in Vedic Sidereal. But they also seem to focus on the rising ascendant, which is the opposite of your sun. So your rising ascendant is the opposite. It is what you look at when you're born. So they look at the rising and the moon majority of the time. They don't focus on your sun sign birthday like tropical. So Vedic Sidereal looks at your mental and emotional psychology and emotional space and your karma, which is having to do with your rising, your ascendant. Where tropical is, we're just going to look at your birthday. We're going to look at the sun. And they're going to tell you the other planets, but they're more focused on the sun as being the center of that type of chart. So if you want to get deeper into your astrology, look at Vedic. If you want to just start looking at astrology, you're welcome to just start looking at tropical. I personally follow both. I know my tropical placements through and through, and I know my Vedic. I think it's healthy for everyone to know both. So start off with Astro Cafe, get your little tropical Western thing going, and then look at your Vedic. Now, if you want to look at Vedic and see a proper Vedic chart, you need to Google Vault of the Heavens, Lahiri Ayanamsha, A-Y-A, Aya, N-A-M-S-A, Ayanamsha. So Vault of the Heavens, Lahiri is the main one because that's Lahiri Jyotish. It's Lahiri. It's the type of astrology they're looking at. It has to be Lahiri. Okay, so L-A-H-I-R-I. God, Mercury's kicking my butt today. So Google that. Vault of the Heavens, Lahiri Ayanamsha. Once you see that, it will be purple or it will just pop up at the top. Click it. You'll have a small, tiny little section at the top of a web page. The rest is all white. You're going to go to that small section at the top left, and then you're going to enter in your credentials. You must make sure your birth time is accurate because your rising ascendant sign changes every 2 minutes. It's very important. If you look up Vault of the Heavens and you don't see a little tiny square at the top with the rest of the screen white, you're on a different part of Vault of the Heavens, and it will only show you tropical. If you pull up to a website that looks like the whole web page is full of writings and information, and there's like zodiac pictures, and it's just full, you're on the wrong page. So you have to Google Vaults of the Heavens, Lahiri Ayanamsha. It's hard to get your proper Vedic charts, and that's the only site that I'm aware of that is very, very accurate and true to source and has all the information that you need. Okay? So once you get there, click North Indian chart. They will give you underneath your place of birth, it will say North Indian or South Indian. I follow North Indian. I think that is much easier to follow. The South Indian chart looks like a square, and it changes, it moves around like a clock. It never stays, the houses are never in the same place for every chart. It changes. I don't know why, but it's like very difficult to read, in my opinion. I don't like reading the South Indian. 1 minute the rising's here, then it's over here, then it's over here, and I'm just confused in following anyone that deals with the South Indian. So I like to read the North Indian, and the person that I follow in astrology, which I am going to have my own astrology channel. Please don't forget to subscribe to that. I'm going to start posting soon. It is JKS Vedic Astrology and Spirit Science. That's a sister channel. I haven't posted anything yet, but I'm going to very, very, very soon, any day. And I'll be doing all kinds of awesome videos on my gosh, my Mercury screwed me up. The only word that's coming to my mind is transfers. But I know it's not a transfer. It's the movement of the planets. And the word's not coming to me. Maybe I shouldn't start my channel if Mercury retrograde is doing this to me. Transits. God, I'm so sorry, my head. So I'll be doing the transits, all the current transits of the planets on my website. And I'll be doing the nakshatras, the padas. I'll be doing different planets in each house. I'm going to get it done. There's so many channels, even my favorite, Kapil Raj, they haven't completed all the planets in each house. He's been doing it for like 9 years and still hasn't completed it. So I want to get this information out there quick. So I want to make sure you guys get all the different types of placements. So like 4 planets in one house. I don't even think he has 4 planets in one house. Kapil Raj only has up to 3 planets in one house. So he hasn't even begun that, or even 5 planets in one house. So I want to get those out. I want to get them there. I want to do all the planets in at least 2 to 3 videos, kind of have them chopped up. So if you want to learn a lot about Vedic astrology and how to read your chart, please follow me on my other channel. But anyways, Jason, I'm glad you asked. Thank you. And please look up Vault of the Heavens. It's going to show you your sun sign, your moon sign, your rising ascendant sign, very imperative. It's going to show you your Venus, which is your marriage and relationship, and it's going to show you your Mars, which is your sexual connections with people before you're married. It's going to be who you're pursuing and you're conquering, like the people you've conquered, whatever. You'll figure it out. And that's important. And you know, your Jupiter is your wisdom, and your moon is your emotional intelligence and feelings and romance. Mercury is also intelligence. It's your IQ. It's your ability to comprehend anything. And Saturn is your karma and your struggles, your hardships. Rahu and Ketu are the south and north node of the moon. They represent the eclipses of the sun. They are also malefic. They represent problems, but they're going to be there talking about your karmas as well. Rahu is the karma you must get through today, like in this lifetime. And Ketu speaks about things you've already conquered. Everything you're good at, all your pros, okay, and qualities and skills. And it represents your past life, your ancestors. So that's important to look at. I don't know if I'm missing anything, but, well, the sun, obviously. The sun is you, and that represents your soul. So a lot of your life purpose is going to come up with the sun sign. Anyways, I do recommend you please look at that at Vault of the Heavens, check it out, and then come back and follow me. Okay? And that's it. B, do I have an Instagram, Steph? Yes, I do. I do. I don't really post much on there. I used to. I got away from it. I get a little bit overwhelmed. But sometimes I may do that. And I may do some free readings on my Instagram. It's JKS1111 Tarot on Instagram. And I have a TikTok, JKS1111 on TikTok. I may do some free readings over there as well, if you guys want to follow me on those social medias. But, okay. You know, that was totally air sign. This whole intermission, this mini talk about astrology, that's so air sign. Air signs are so intellectual and scientific. And of course, we're going to talk about astrology with the air signs. We're communicators. We communicate the stars and emotions and amongst other things. Okay, so let's get back focused onto the air signs. I'm so sorry for that interruption and that intermission, but it was quality. It had purpose. Maybe you needed to hear that. Anyways, so you're going to be reconciling with this person, and who am I to say this is not in your chart? This is an unfavorable relationship, but it's yours. And it looks like, you know, things are going to get better between you guys. I do think that you guys are going to get married. Unfortunately, there's some karmas between you, you know, and there's this freaking third party fifth will that needs to get that HE double hockey sticks out of your lives. But I think that you guys are going to get through that. I think you're going to have a new beginning. I think it's only a matter of time before that karmic situation blows up to thin air. Okay, I'm giving you about 8 weeks, because 8 wands is 8 weeks in tarot. I'm going to give you about 8 weeks, 8 to 9 weeks to watch this prosper and grow, because you guys are going to have balance in your connection. And I do think you guys are going to have a reconciliation. So let's see what this person wants to tell you. Yeah, and please, if you guys have questions, again, $15. You get 1 card and the bottom of the deck for free. You can get 2. The most popular is 2. So you get a message card and a tarot. But you're welcome to just get 1 if you want. If you do $100 worth of it or more, which is like 7 or 8 cards, you'll get bonus cards. Okay, so just keep that in mind. The bigger readings are more like an urgent emergency reading right away, which is like 80% off of what it normally would be. So you'd be lucky to save a lot of money on that, because my urgent readings are over $200. So if you did want to have a bigger reading, now's the time to do it. Okay, there it is. What does your person want to tell you? My karmic situation is ending. Okay, I'm confronting those around me. Spirit is helping me. And that's the end of the story. That is how the cookie crumbles. This person, the unfortunate situation you have, they are in a karmic situation, third party involved with you. Okay, however that cookie crumbles. But it's over. It's ending. I told you within about 8 weeks, it's going to be over. Spirit, the World card, the Eight of Wands, is a major spiritual push to end this with the ticking time bomb. So believe me, they're going to deal with the problem. Okay? And how does the next few weeks look for you guys with this Eight of Wands? How does the next few weeks look? What kind of things are you guys going to be involved in with this person? We got the Knight of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, and the King of Wands.
Did I get any information for my job interview?
No. I haven't looked, but I'll look when I'm done, okay?
Okay, thank you.
So, the King of Wands is passionate. He gets what he wants. He's successful. And here he is forging a iron rose. It's beautiful. It's romantic. So I do believe that you guys are forging a reunion and a reconciliation. And your person is very passionate about you, very determined to keep you and be with you. This is a lot like your ships coming in, which we also had, wherever I put that. It's here. Anyways, you guys know it's here somewhere. But it's the same thing. And this is the Ace of Pentacles. So this is a prosperous, long-standing, good quality, new beginning. And this is long-lasting. So this is a quality relationship. And we have the Loyal Knight. So I do think you are moving into loyal partnership. Maybe it wasn't always loyal before. Oh yeah, here's the ships coming in. Maybe your relationship wasn't always faithful. Maybe there were problems in for the years or the situations you guys dealt with, but it's changing. It's like this is a new day. And now I'm hearing that song, It's a Beautiful Day. Dun, dun, dun. Don't let it get away. You know, by Sting, I think. Whatever. It's a beautiful day, guys. And you are absolutely going to have a solid future with this very unpredictably likely, in my opinion, guy or girl. Like, you're going to have a solid future. I think you guys are going to end up married. I think they're super passionate about you. I think this player will change their ways. And that's hard to say. But it's true. That's what's in the cards. Again, this is not a reading from my biased opinion. It's a reading about the cards. I'm just here to read the cards. And from what the cards are saying, it's coming. Down here we have Two of Wands. Have patience. This person is juggling you and this other person right now, but it's going to end. Could this be reversed? Could you be juggling another individual plus this King of Wands? Anyways, sorry for the disconnection there. I'm going to keep this open and see how it fits for you, but I do think this person is going to change their player ways. I do. And for some reason, probably in your chart, this is fated. It's supposed to be. So I'm going to leave it there. You guys can figure the rest of that story. We are going to do the last one right now. So please post your questions if you have them. Get that paid. It is $15 per question. 2 is the popular one. Get what you want. And it's through Cash App or my website, www.jks1111.com. You can donate there. Okay. The links are listed there by markers. My Cash App tag is money symbol, let that SHIT go, 1111. And you'll see my logo on the Cash App. All right. Yep. And that's that. So now we're going to get into the water signs. We'll see what lies ahead. Thank you, Allie. I'm glad that these readings were on point for you. Please don't forget to like this video. Please comment at the bottom. I'm doing a rally here, like I'm trying to figure out what zodiac sign to read next, and I'm kind of taking a vote. So whoever gets the most votes gets their reading first. So please in the comments put Pisces, Scorpio, Taurus, whatever you want read, and put that down there in the comments, and I will, you know, I'm doing it for the last few videos. So I'm just kind of going through the comments over the last few days and just tallying up how many of each sign there is votes, and then I'm going to pick. So please do that in the comments. It does help the algorithm. It helps this video get seen, recommended, watched, suggested. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel at the very least. I'd appreciate it. Hit that bell icon. It's for your own good. You know why? Because I'm offering 6 free readings on Saturdays. It's like a new thing that I'm doing for a while. So you have a chance to get free. And there's a lot of cards. And normally I have you guys pay $15 a card. All right? But there's a lot of cards involved, and it is 6 people that get free readings just out of seeing their names in the live chat. So please, hit that bell icon. And it happens Saturday, Mountain Standard Time, somewhere between 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. It's usually around the time that I'll come live on a Saturday. B, you loved that? That was your first show and I got picked. Yep, that's why I picked you, B. I don't want to keep doing the same people over and over. I want you guys all to have a chance to get a reading. I try to be as fair as I can. Actually, last Saturday I did 7 people. I was just going to do 6, but I ended up doing 7. Lucky number 7. All right, so now we're going to get into water element. So if you are Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, let's get into you and see what the cards behold. Holy Spirit, please guide and direct me for the water elements, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. What do you want to say to them today? Justice. 9 of Swords. The Magician. Aw, the King of Cups. The Ace of Pentacles. Broken karmic cycles and contracts. The 9 of Wands. Oh, the Hermit. Oh, the 8 of Cups. Bottom of the deck is the 10 of Pentacles. All right, waters. Number 1, you're manifesting pentacles. You're going to get pentacles. Money comes to you easily. It comes to you quickly. Money comes to you so fast. You manifest money and it just shows up. It shows up out of nowhere in many, many different ways. It always shows up when you need it. It's always on time. Your financial situation is blessed. You're manifesting. You're saying I ams. You're saying manifestations. You're calling it in. With the Magician, you're using your word, which is your wand. So you're using your mouth to call in your financial blessings. And you are going to have enough. Somebody recently has been wondering and stressing 9 of Swords every night. I don't know if I have enough money. I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it. I don't know if everything's going to be okay. I'm scared. I'm worried. I'm stressed. Feeling very alone. Hermit, number 9, Major Arcana. 9 of Swords, just very alone. Even the 9 of Wands, we're seeing 999 here. So you're very isolated. You're feeling very alone. You have been abandoned, or maybe you're abandoning ship. Maybe you're abandoning a situation, but you're alone and you don't want to be, but this is what has to be done. And you're very sad. You're very emotional about it, but you're strong and you've got a big heart, King of Cups. And you're just like, no matter what, even if I'm out here all alone on an island by myself, I'm going to be okay. I'm going to make it through the fire. I'm going to make it through this. And there's also been an element of jealousy. I feel you've been very jealous of an earth sign. Yeah, you have, oh my God. Oh my God. Yes. You have bottled up emotions about an earth sign that you think has it all. There is a hint of jealousy here. This could be someone famous. It could be someone you know. It could be a karmic person. I don't know. But you feel like you got slighted, King of Swords, like you got stabbed in the back, betrayed. How about the short end of the stick, the unfair part of the deal? And you've been abandoned, rejected, despair, dark night of the soul, Five of Pentacles. This could have been by an emperor that's been popping out. So I think enough is said why you're going through the Eight of Cups. And you're just like, you're damn right, I've been jealous. I've been hurt. I've been stressed. This shouldn't have happened to me. But it did. I didn't deserve it, and it happened. It was wrong. I'm still waiting for justice. And you're like, I've been waiting so long that it's like you're going to turn into bones. I feel like you've been waiting for years. It could be upwards of 10 years, maybe a little bit less, give or take, whatever, but it's like years, you know? And you're just like, ugh. So you're trying to get over the heartache. Eight of Cups. You're like, that's it. I'm out of here. I'm not going to keep dedicating my love to a situation that doesn't appreciate me. I have a lot to offer. King of Cups is coming out, stepping out in the front for you and saying, excuse me, I am so worthy. I am good looking. I am charming. I am affluent. I am, prosperous and abundant. I am wise with the Hermit. I'm not desperate. I'm not clingy. I'm not codependent. You're like, I'm very capable of being on my own. I don't need anyone. You're probably a business owner or an entrepreneur with the Magician. So you're like, I'm very capable to take care of myself. Yes, there's been hard times. Yes, there's been stressors. But I always call in what I need. I always get what I need. I'm blessed. Jupiter is going to be very, very prominent for the water signs. Jupiter is your best friend. Jupiter has been helping you. If you have Jupiter in a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, you're very blessed right now because you're just like, I am being blessed. Somehow, for the water signs, Jupiter's just trying to bless you. And it makes sense because Jupiter is in Aquarius right now. Do you know Aquarius with Jupiter makes Jupiter behave like a Cancerian? So right now, Jupiter is acting like a Cancerian. That's how he acts in the sign of Aquarius. That's how he behaves. And the water bearer pours out all that love and affection and help. Aquarian energy is, I want to help the world. I want to be everybody's friend. I want to solve problems. I want to help others. I want to be altruistic. I want to be liked by others, and I want to be good to my friends and my family. And so Jupiter is very giving right now. Jupiter's like, I want to give. Love is pouring out of my heart, says Jupiter. Love is pouring out of every crevice of me. I just want to pour down. I want to support. I want to give. So whatever hard time you've been having, Jupiter's going to find a way to bless you. And I am hearing the one that gives gathers. And the one thing about the King of Cups, he's a giver, not a taker. He's the person that shows up at the shelter to volunteer his time. He is the person that helps the orphans and the needy. He is the person that helps kids in need and elderly people in need. He is the person that shows up when no one else will for a friend. He is the one that gives people the shirt off of his back. He is the one that if he's doing well in life, whoever he loves around him, they're going to be doing well too. He shares what he has: love, food, comfort, money. He's a giver. And he's very patient, and he's very understanding. He's very empathic and very intuitive, very psychic, very nurturing. He's the lover of lovers. He's romantic. He's sensual. He's attractive. Everybody, and I mean everybody, loves the King of Cups. Even the King of Cups' enemies end up befriending the King of Cups. And that's you. I bet even your enemy would end up liking you if they were forced to be around you for like 3 hours. They'd probably end up being your best friend. You're like, put me in a jail cell with my worst enemy, and they're going to end up being my friend. You know why? Because that's the water signs. They're just flowy. They end up somehow penetrating to the hearts of others. So, everyone loves you. And if you do have enemies, it's because they don't know you. Otherwise, you wouldn't have any enemies. And the people that don't know you and want to be your enemy, they would never understand. They would never even take the time to get to know you because you would never hurt anybody. Not intentionally, not unless you had to protect the ones you love. That's the only time you would ever hurt anybody. So here you are, my dear beloved water signs. You are the wounded warriors of the zodiac, and you've been dealing with some pain and suffering and breaking karmic curses, family curses, karmic contracts. You've broken up with karmic energies, and honestly, I'm hearing these words: I've excused myself from the karmic situation. You have enough dignity and respect for yourself. You have enough self-love that you're like, excuse me. As a gentleman and as a lady, I am excusing myself from all of this. I don't wish to be a part of this. This is beneath me. I'm out. You're not even going to play or tittle or however you say along with any kind of third-party shenanigans. Not your party, okay? Not your thing. And you're just like, it's been one heck of a ride, Nine of Wands, and you're like, I stuck it out as long as I could because, again, you know, water signs, you don't leave easily. You love hard, okay? And so here you are saying, I stuck it out as long as I could. I can't stick it out anymore. Is this surrender? Pretty much. To be honest, the Ten of Wands is really the surrender card. But this is darn close to the surrender card because it is the card of the last stand. It means I draw the line in the sand. I take no more. This is my standard and this is my boundary. And it means you haven't completely given up on someone, but it means this is where I draw the line on putting up with this behavior. And so this is like somebody's last chance. And I think that's what this is about. Like, this is your last and final chance before you lose me forever. Because once I leave, I'm not coming back. This is Sir William Wallace for Braveheart. And you have been a brave heart, my water signs. It took a lot of gumption and courage to stick this out as long as you have. And I don't blame you, and neither does anyone else, to say, go ahead and go, you know? And you're saying, I'm going to walk away. I'm going to leave this connection. But here's the deal. I will give you a chance to come after me. And you're literally telling this person, if you come after me, If you pursue me when I leave, then I will consider giving us another chance. But I'm not going to pursue you anymore. Do you understand what I'm saying? You are not walking away for good. You're not throwing in the towel. This is not 10 of Wands or death or the World card. This is, I'm not doing this anymore. I still love you, but I love myself more. Oop, I got to write down that note. I still love you, but I love myself more. And I think it is all about you, because that's why you have the Hermit card. And that's why you have the Nine of Swords. And that's why you have the Nine of Wands. All the nines are about self with the Hermit. And this is about pulling away. You're welcome, Ellie. Jason. Oh, you don't seem to ever be able to walk away from anything. I always think everything can be fixed and it's worth the effort. And that's totally, are you a water sign? Because that's definitely a water sign trait. And if you're not here yet, Slater, maybe you're coming up on that energy. Maybe in about 9 weeks, you're going to be at that energy, but you're not yet, perhaps. But either way, this is going to touch home for the waters. And like I said, bottom line energy. Oh, you're a Cancerian? Oh, yeah, either way. Bottom line energy, 10 of Pentacles, you are absolutely manifesting money, stability, and abundance. And that is such a good thing. That is so wonderful. You know, I'm proud of you. I'm happy that you're able to be stable and take care of yourself and love yourself the way you deserve. That's so good. And you're probably taking good care of other people as well. Because 10 of Pentacles is like, I don't just take care of myself, I take care of my family. So you look out for your people, you look out for your tribe, you look out for your family. Okay? And you're the loyal knight. And you're just like, I'm dedicated, I'm loyal. And you know, that shines and it shows. Like I said, you're not throwing in the towel. You're just saying, I'm walking away from my emotional investment. I don't want to be emotionally invested with you anymore. I still love you. I'm probably going to cry. I'm going to be so sad this is very hard to leave you, okay? To walk away from you and to not call you every day or not see you all the time or not be in your energy, like that's going to hurt. And I see 88 on the screen. But it takes courage and strength. And you're just like, I have it. I have it. And that is the wounded warrior. And you're just like, I'm wounded, but I'm not down. And this is kind of what your relationship's all about. Your relationship is wounded, but it's not over. So I think you're going to get your mind off of the injustice of a karmic situation. And I think you are turning to manifest a new body, a new job, a new business, a new investment, perhaps a new house, maybe decorating, maybe remodeling your home. This is just more focused inward on your own immediate household. With the 10 of Pentacles, this is your credit, this is your career, this is your family that you live with, your pets, etc., your personal health and well-being, so your body, your emotional and mental space as well, all that kind of health. Yeah, you're just like, that's where I'm going to do. I'm going to turn myself inside myself, and that's where I'm going to be. That's where I'm going to spend some time. Aw, Ellie, you are the rock in your family hierarchy. We carry everyone's weight, but no one ever sees our vulnerable moments. It's hard. There you go. And that's perfect, girl. The rock. And you are the rock. And you do rock. So you're the rock. You're who everyone counts on. And you're like, I have to keep myself together. If I lose myself in this relationship, if I lose me, everyone else loses. I have to pull out so I could take care of them and I can take care of me. And that's so King of Cups. Anyways, let's see what your person wants to tell you. Your person still loves you, but they're a faker. They don't like telling you it. They keep it under wraps, to be honest. With the Magician, that's what I feel. I feel like they're not going to get real with you. But let's see what they would say if they could. Spirit, can you please help this person comment to the water elements? Show me the water elements lover and what this person would say. I don't know if this is important or if there's a name Ben or Mercury is vicious. Cameron, because I saw the movie Something About Mary. Maybe somebody has a Mary in their life, but I just got visions of Something About Mary. And I don't even know why that movie would pop up in my head. But he had feelings for her and he never told her. Till it was really almost too late. She had a crush on him but never told him. So it just never got said. And Mary moved on and dated other people and he had his life. And, you know, when divine timing brought them back together again, it happened. And I just feel like there's some kind of element about There's Something About Mary. And I know that was a hilarious comedy, but there was a little love story in there as well. And it was about two people that were meant to be together, but it wasn't the right time perhaps. And it just, things never clicked. And then at the end, it finally does. So I don't know if that is a message for you. Water signs, sometimes the timing's off. And maybe this is worth the wait. You know, maybe we're gonna separate right now, but there's gonna be a later. Okay? I do think there's some level of longevity in your relationship. Okay? Yeah, but we have that bottled up emotions, okay? So I do think you guys are gonna be able to progress in this relationship maybe a year from now, maybe 3 years from now. But I do think you're going to get a new beginning. Knight of Pentacles, slow and steady. This relationship is slow to come, but sure to give. And it has solid foundations. That being said, let's look at what your person wants to tell you. I regret how I handled things in the past. Somewhat of an apology. I'm healing and it's painful. I'm fighting for us. And bottom of the deck, I'm restless and anxious. All right, so they're not going to give up on you. And yeah, you guys have a lot of problems. And that's going to be painful to deal with. But you're dealing with yours. They're dealing with theirs. They have regrets. It's not all your fault that this situation ended up in an 8 of Cups. They're like, it's not your fault we split up. It's not your fault that we're separated right now. I regret how I handled things in the past. So there is some form of taking responsibility. And like I said, I don't think this person's going to give up. And you know what? Just like Ben Stiller and Cameron Diaz in the movie, he didn't ever tell her how he felt. She didn't either, which is their regrets. He regrets being embarrassed at her house and just running away after that. And she regrets not letting him know she had feelings, you know, so they had regrets, but it doesn't matter at the end of the day. And I think regrets don't matter. It's like, I'm going to see you when I'm going to see you, when it's the right time. So honestly, I think this is all about divine timing. What's going to happen in the meantime? As you're manifesting your pentacles, building your portfolio, building your body, building your best life, what's going to happen in the meantime between you all? Seven of Swords, keeping secrets, running away. Judgment, the card of second chances. And Eight of Swords. Okay, this trapped in the cave. Look at that. Eight of Swords, Seven of Swords. Love it. We are progressing out of the cave. Bottom of the deck is the King of Pentacles. So you know what you're going to be doing in the meantime? You're going to be building a lot of wealth. I see you making hundreds of thousands of dollars. All right? Possibly even millions if you're that good at it. But at least hundreds of thousands of dollars. You guys are working on some six-figure incomes, okay? And perhaps much more. Perhaps some seven figures, even eight. Who knows how good you are at this. But you are going to be that King of Pentacles. In the meantime, right? That's what you're going to be solid doing, building your life up, getting those trusts, getting those properties, fixing your credit, building those businesses, stacking up those pentacles. You're going to be doing what you need to do. And for those that you love, because you're the rock. You're who your family depends on. So you're very important. And you take that role seriously, which actually has some very strong Capricorn vibes. So water signs, you could very well be dealing with a Capricorn energy. Anyways, what's going to be happening for you guys is you're going to run away, or they're going to run away. Whoever's doing it, they're running away. They just don't want to be dealing with what's going on right now. But whatever someone is hiding, which is mostly feelings and confessions, it is going to come up to the surface. And to be honest, you guys have some unfinished business. And that's the Judgment card. You cannot walk away in this life, Wounded Warrior, forever without dealing with your unfinished business. So you guys have karmas together, and it will get dealt with in a matter of years or a year, okay? And with the Eight of Swords, they can't stop thinking about you. So during this whole separation, they're going to be thinking about you all the time. 8 is a very prominent number here. That might be important to you. We even saw 88 up there. So get ready, because it will come back up again. This is the card of second chances. Things that you thought were dead and gone and over with and buried. It's like rising from the dead. It is the card of judgment, solid decisions, and the card of rising again and dealing with the past, bringing it up. That's why this person's coming out of the grave. It's like, we're going to bring this up. We're going to raise the dead. Okay? So you guys are going to raise all this up again down the road. So whoever thinks they're getting away with this, whoever thinks it's over and I could just hide my secrets, or just run away from this and not ever say a word. Cat's got my tongue. 8 of Swords. They're wrong, because judgment and justice are here. And I also think a lot of you guys during this meantime are going to be dealing with the courts. There's something karmically with Saturn in the courts for you, and you're going to be in and out of the courthouses for a couple years. I don't know, maybe you're going to be a lawyer. Maybe you're going to go get a trust. Maybe you're going to go deal with things at the courthouse here and there between your life. I don't know. But you are going to be dealing with the courts at some point here. But you're going to be on top of the world, and you're going to be settled, and things are going to go good for you. Things are moving up. You guys are making progress. I love it. New beginnings on the horizon. Stay focused. This is not going to be the dark night forever. Love is coming for you. Knight of Cups. In the future, you are going to have a passionate, brand new beginning. We're going to leave it there. Okay, so thank you guys for watching my channel. Please like and subscribe for more readings. Please tell me in the comments what zodiac sign you want to hear next. Whoever gets the most votes on their zodiac signs gets the first reading. If you want to vote more than once for your zodiac, you can comment on different videos. But I will be checking my comments for the last few days just to see how many votes there is. And I don't care if it's you 10 times, as long as you're voting in comments of different videos. Because when I go to my app on YouTube, it says most recent comments. And it doesn't matter what video it's on, it just shows me the most recent. So I'm able to see all of your comments. And please keep in mind, if you want to get a private reading from me, from me that is available on my website. I do anything from 5 minutes to 45 minutes. I also do personal coaching. I do reconciliation and healing. I do practice magic. So I am able to help you with those kinds of things if you want. I can definitely help you get back communication if you are not in communication. I can help you get back into a union if you're very close. All right. I can help you get on track with money. I can help you do some healing. I can help you deal with your karma. I do that through means of astrology, magic, and also counseling, and also the tarot and the oracles. So if you're looking for some kind of coaching, all of that's included. So the best deal that you could get, instead of buying an astrology chart separately and a reading separately and, something else separately, instead of getting all these separate little orders, just do the coaching. It saves you more money. You get your astrology chart in the coaching. You get your tarot and oracle card readings in the coaching once every week. You get me to counsel with you, and you get magic. That's the bundle deal. So if you want coaching and you want all that done, you need to order the coaching. It saves you hundreds. And I could get rich by having you order everything separately, but I'm doing you a favor, putting it there in the bundle, okay? And we meet through Zoom once a week or twice a week, depending on the number of packages you want. And we can meet weekly and deal with that. So anyways, that's available. I also sell these tarot cards and my other oracles on my website. I also do classes. They're already pre-recorded. So if you want to learn how to read your astrology chart, I have Astrology 101. And I teach about the planets, the zodiac signs, and the houses. So you learn the basics on how to read your chart and you learn about yourself. Okay? I am going to do an intermediate astrology course very soon, and I'm getting set up for that. And that's going to be more in depth about relationships, life purpose, karmas, things of that nature. And that's going to be next. If you want to get free classes and 20% off of my coaching, of my cards, of my readings, if you want 20% off of everything, and you want to get free classes, all my classes, the new one coming up, the tarot class, and the astrology, please go to my website and subscribe to my membership. It's called the Ultimate Membership. It gives you monthly free readings. So you get the 1111 Oracle, you get the $22 Celtic Cross, you get the $44 Ultimate reading at the end of the month on the 4th week. You get 3 $15 questions like tonight for free monthly. And I do private lives for the members. And when you're with me and you're invited by email to my private lives, you get to ask up to 3 questions every single private live over there. So you have a numerous waterfall of free readings, plus you get 20% off. I am also throwing in addition the free 100 Club subscription, which is 10 free questions, numerous amounts of cards, 1 to 2 questions a month for the 100 Club readings. It's usually $100, and only those people in that exclusive club get read on that particular video. But you, if you're an Ultimate subscriber, you're an Ultimate member, you will get that for free in addition. Okay? So there's a lot of freebies by being an Ultimate member. That is $122 a month. It's a steal. It's a bundle. It's awesome. If that is a bit pricey for you, if you're going through a hard time in your life right now, you can do the $33.33 a month subscription. It's a basic subscription membership, and you still get readings. You get the 1111 Oracle, you get the $22 Celtic Cross, and you get 1 free $15 card reading every month. Plus you get 1 question every private member-only live. You get 1 free question when we go live over there. So if you are just a basic member, you still get perks and savings. You also get 10% off of the things in my shop. So if you want to be a member, either way, you're going to save, okay? But there's 2 options for everyone that everyone should be able to afford. Anyways, I just wanted to share that with you all. So now I'm going to be answering personal questions. So if you would like to know about your lover, your job, your personal walk with spirit, this is your time. And again, the popular reading is 2, but you can do 1. They're $15. Good night, Transformation Queen. Oh, it's almost 3 a.m. your time. Okay, honey. Good night, sweetie. I'll see you tomorrow. All right, so markers, we had Doja Cell. Do you have her question written down? Oh, Jason, you go to court Thursday for custody of your kids. Oh my gosh. So you really resonate with that reading of going to court, being in the courts. Good luck with that, honey. Ellie, she's done you so dirty. I don't recognize the person I fell in love with so many years ago, nor can I see any reconciliation with her. You know, Ellie, people change. Some people change for the better. Some people change for the worse. But I can totally understand what you mean by you hardly recognize your person. The person I spent so much time with, I can't recognize him today. He's just not who he was. So I know how that feels. And even the father of my kids before he passed, I couldn't recognize who he was. You know, people change. It's very sad. I can only hope things improve. And if they don't, I hope you meet someone wonderful. And I'm really sorry about that. Gabrielle Brewer, how much for a question? Oh, you missed most of what you said. It is $15. And you can do it through Cash App or my website. And it's www.jks1111.com. You can donate there, or my Cash App tag is let that SHIT go 1111. And Markers put the link right there. Thank you, Markers. So you can go there and do it. The most popular is 2 questions. You get 1 card plus the bottom of the deck for 2 different decks. So you get a total of 4 cards for $30. That's the most popular. But if you do spend more than 100 on cards, you get bonus cards. It's a much larger reading tonight. I like to think of it as an urgent emergency reading, and you kind of get a lot of questions answered through the cards. But it's up to you on where you want to be with that. But doing these quick fire readings is a way to save probably 50% off of what's on my website. So this is honestly the best time to purchase these kind of things and get it done right away, so you're not waiting. All right, so markers, something about Doja Cell's job. Doja Cell wanted to know something about her job. I missed it. Did you write down the question? If not, I can just, let me go look. I'll see it up there. Let's see. Oh, Christopher Jackson, you want Saggy. A lot of votes there. Just put Saggy in a lot of comments and under a lot of my videos. I'll be able to do the tallying up. Jack Wolf, it's so glad to see you. I hope you're still here, Jack. I love you. Welcome, my beautiful lion. Okay, markers, I can't find Doja. Okay, you got it. Will Joshua get finances for exams? Okay. And markers, Gahad Nassar just gave me 30. So let me know who you are in the chat so we know you, and then put your question with markers so we know. Let me see. For patience. Oh, thank you. Okay. All right. Will Joshua get finances for his exams? Spirit guide and direct me. Will Joshua get finances for his exams? Guide and direct me. Will Joshua get finances for his exams? Oh, yes. Yes. King of money, King of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. He's absolutely going to have money brought to him, given to him. He's going to have the financial means. Somebody could be a boss, could be a parent, could be a very good friend or someone in charge is absolutely going to make sure Joshua has what he needs to go ahead and further this exam. And I think he's going to pass. Okay. This is a very positive, auspicious sign that he's actually going to pass this exam. And he's going to be able to move further and farther with financials. He's going to be very successful. All right. So Joshua is going to be very successful. I got it on the dot. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate that. No one has ever pronounced that name correctly. Thank you. And I'm impressed with myself because usually I'm not very good at names, but that one, I got it. Thank you so much. So anyways, Doja, this is good news. And it's a yes. He's going to pass it. He's going to get the money. You got your answer. This is so positive, especially when you want to get a message about money and then you get a message about money. So awesome. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Creator. Thank you, Source, for this guidance and this message. Thank you for delivering this to Doja Cell. Doja, please let me know how he does. 111 on the clock. 111. That's good luck. I mean, all the way. Brand new beginnings, auspicious energy, 100%. You're welcome, Doja Cell. I'm so happy for you. That's great news. He is studying hard. He's going to do so well. He's going to do so well. I'm so proud of him. I'm already congratulating him. That's awesome. Whoever Joshua is to you, I'm just so happy for you. All right. Well, let's do your reading here. Patience on this chat. What is your exact question? You got 2 of them, so you get bonus cards as well. The bottoms. What is it you're looking for here? Oh, he's your son? Oh, Doja. He's going to do so well. He's going to do so well. I already feel the good positive energy happening for him. Whatever he does. The Knight of Pentacles sometimes means the long wait. Slow to come, sure to give. His situation may be slow, but it's going to pay off. Okay, so what is Marlon's intentions towards me? Awesome. All right, let me figure out what decks I want to get for this. Marlon's intentions. Okay. Holy Spirit, please guide and direct me for Marlon's intentions. Marlon's intentions. Please show me Marlon's intentions. Just so you guys know, because I try to teach you guys on how I do my cards as well. A lot of you guys are readers on my channel, and if not, you're learning to read them. Whenever I get my crystals, I put them on top of the card and I feel over them and I close my eyes. And I get a number or an image. And in some cases, say the number 23. Then I'll count 23 cards down and pick that card. If I get an image, I'll just close my eyes and ask for it to lead me to that image. Okay? And that's how I use the crystals. That's or I put them on the cards, it kind of tells me how deep and where I need to go. So that might work for you too if you're doing oracles or readings on yourself or other people. I highly suggest using crystals to help you with tarot. All right, and should you move in with him is your question. Okay. Are you dealing with a Capricorn? Not only did I get the Capricorn card at the bottom, the devil, but I also heard the number 15. Maybe 15 is a prominent number in your situation. I don't know. So we have another number 5, 7 of Swords, Queen of Pentacles. So here's the deal. You are going to be more financially stable with your person. Should you move in with this person, if it's going to save you money, if it's going to help you with your business, with your financial growth, if it's going to benefit you financially, the answer is yes. But there's an issue. He's not 100% honest with you. He keeps secrets, and he has in the past. And he's hurt you before. And there's a good chance it could happen again. And at that point, you'll be more financially invested in living with this person. If something comes up, it could cost you financially, okay? It could in some way cost you. But especially with the Lover's card underneath, you and this person have a really good chemistry. You have a really good intimacy, a really passionate, good chemistry. But again, he's not always honest with you. And quite possibly maybe not even always faithful. So I think you could grow very much financially being together, and I think it would benefit the both of you. Just know that there's things you should question. There's always probably going to be some things you should question. I do think he is as invested in you as you are in this person. So I think you and your person are equally invested. And it could very well be a she. I don't know why I'm saying he, but I guess because I'm referencing the devil and he comes across as a male, but it doesn't have to be, okay? But I'm just saying, this person is not a cup of happy. There's problems, but there's also chemistry, there's love, there's affection, there's dedication there. And there is an amount of control. I don't know if you want to control this person or they want to control you, But I am going to give you this warning that if you do move in, there will be a level of control. So are you ready to be controlled? Or maybe are you ready to control this other person? I don't know how it goes for you. But there's a level of control that someone's going to have. And these are the chains. So when you move in, it's like, I have a level of control. So this is kind of giving up freedom in a sense. But it's also very good financially. And there's secrets. And you're probably going to uncover some of them. But I do think moving in with this person is going to get you financially stable. And I think that is important. What is your person's intentions towards you? What is Marlon's intentions? Oh, it's in him. Okay, good. Well, I was saying him, so I'm like, okay. You never know nowadays. All right. But it's a him, so I was right on that. Anyways, his intentions are this. To not tell you everything. There are things about him he doesn't want you to know. Maybe there's some secrets in the past. Maybe there's a past relationship. Maybe he's done some dirty dealings in the past. I don't know, but he's like, I don't want you to know about it. He kind of puts on this act also where he's like, everything's fine. It's much better than it really is. He's kind of a everything's fine kind of person. Like, oh, it's, whatever he says, it's worse. I guess if I could just say that, seriously, whatever he says to you, if he's got a bad scenario, a bad situation, or a bad day, or some bad news, or a bad situation he talks to you about, it's always worse. It is worse than he's telling you. And if he tells you everything's good, everything's great, everything's grand, it's excellent, it's not. There's something that he's not telling you. It is not, it is just not. And I'm hearing all that glitters isn't gold. So be careful, be wary. These are red flags. It's not a dedicated, solid no, but it says there's some things you don't know about. There's some history here. There's some dark night of the soul. There's some abandonment wounds, perhaps. There's some rejection wounds. There is some pain and suffering that is not completely out in the open here. And that could be an issue at some point, whether it already happened in the past or it's going to happen. But it's like this, you know, his intention is to fool you to some extent with the Seven of Swords. And escape is kind of get away with something. So his intentions are, I kind of want to get away with this and not deal with talking about this. I would rather avoid that. And this is sneaky, and this can even talk about theft. I'm just going to put it out there because I'm not 100% sure. But we have the devil, and that's kind of a worry. Personality defect. And then we have a loss of money and a Seven of Swords that can sometimes mean theft. So there could be an energy of getting money out of someone. I'm not saying for sure, but if somebody was trying to get over on someone financially, it would be these three cards. I'm not trying to hurt your feelings on that because I said there's chemistry. But I'm going to give you that warning. Okay? And I don't know if you're the Queen of Pentacles or not. All right? You know when he lies, he stutters. Good. I'm glad you can catch him and see straight through him. That's good. I think you're wise and you're shrewd and you're not easily fooled. There is some very strong Capricorn energy here. Check your chart. If it's you, you're the strong one. If it's him, there's, you know, there's a little bit of a worry there. But check your chart. But I do think you're very wise. Katya, 111, same here. That number popped up in my head too. Well, that's awesome. Thank you so much. And guess what? You commented that at 111. Isn't that a synchronicity? That's so cool. All right, guys. Is that it? Is there any more questions? Thank you so much for ordering that reading. I hope I gave you some clarity or at least some peace or understanding or anything that I could offer there. If you would like an additional card, you're welcome to pay for another additional. If you would like an oracle, I can do an oracle on that and just see what the oracle says about the outcome. Wow, you've seen a lot of 111s today. Actually, oh wow, that is awesome. So me, how did Quan feel when I told him off? I just told him I deserve better than a situationship. You go, girl. You sent the payment? Awesome. Okay. So did you do for one question or two or three? And B, if you donate 11, you'll donate the rest and get the reading then. Okay, I'll do it tonight, B, and then you just hit me up tomorrow with it or later tonight. Whatever, okay? And Gabrielle, let me know how many cards, honey. Did you get 3 cards? All right, so let's see what's going on with Quan. How did Quan feel when I told him off? Okay, so 1 card. Okay, let's get in. I want to do a message card about Quan, okay? You're so welcome. You see right through them. He gives me the silent treatment when I figure him out when he returns after days. Ah, so he is keeping sneaky. Well, you got his card, girl. You got his card. Okay. So this is you then. All right. Spirit, how did Quan feel when she said that she deserves more than a situationship? All right, so bottom of the deck, we got Spirit is helping me. Oh, you got a bonus, girl. If they come out like that, I'm going to let you have them. It's only fair. Because I didn't plan on it, but you got 2, so you got lucky. We are working together in the astral, and I was in denial. All right, so he's been getting some signs and synchronicities. Quan has been having dreams about you, seeing signs like your name, certain numbers popping up when thinking about you, visions, thoughts. Whenever spirit helps somebody in a relationship, it's putting pressure on the mind to make someone think about that person. So there's pressure. Spirit is applying pressure and causing this person to do a lot of thinking. Now, we're working together in the astral means there is some kind of contract or agreement in 5D. You guys already have some kind of an agreement about how things are going to play out down here. Now, what else he feels is he was in denial. So he's been a little bit delusional and not admitting to how he feels about you and what your relationship is all about. Okay? So he's just not with the program. And Spirit's like, get with the program. I honestly feel like he's not going along with his contract. We all have these agreements. And if we choose not to follow them, we have hardships. We go through the dark nights of the soul. And that's any contract. That's us being a light worker. That's us doing our purpose. That's us, fulfilling our destiny. If we also choose not to go down our chosen path in 5D, in our karmic contracts, we're going to have problems. Things are not going to go our way. It's like, you get a ticket on the way to work. You get a flat tire. You get into a bumper to bumper. I think that's a sign from the universe saying, go home. You shouldn't be out. And it's like, how many bumps on the road do you have to hit to get that message? So whenever we're not following, that's what happens. We're going to get stopped. We're going to get dealt with, and it's like we can keep going down that road and bump after bump after bump after bump. We can just keep rolling down the hill like a big rolling turd, but that's our choice. And Quan is a big rolling turd right now. I'm sorry, but he's a big rolling turd. And he's in denial. And it's like, how many problems are you going to deal with, Quan, before you turn around and go, wait a minute, am I on the wrong path? Duh. And so there's some kind of reminder from Spirit, Earth to Quan, remember the contract. And he needs to be reminded. So Spirit is helping him remember his agreements, because you guys have some kind of karmic contract going on together, and there's something here that he's avoiding. So I do feel that that's how he feels. He feels like he's being pressured by Spirit, and he also feels like, am I the problem? Wait a minute, am I the problem? And he's feeling like he has more feelings for you than he even told himself. And this is the denial. So anyways, that's how Quan's feeling. You're welcome, Gabrielle. You're thinking exactly what I was thinking. That is awesome. So that's definite confirmation for you, Gabrielle. Also remember, you're psychic. You're intuitive. You have these powers. And I want to give that message to all 37 of you watching right now. I want you to trust whatever message is being given to you. Don't dismiss it like it's a weird thought. You are truly psychic. You have that capability of premonition, of claircognizance, which is automatic knowing. And you have it. And even if it's just in a vision or in a feeling, you have it. And you seek answers through tarot, through oracles, through me, through other people. But I promise you, you have every bit of energy that I have in you. You just need to believe in that. Believe in yourself and trust. And I know Spirit's not obvious. I know they don't have a big spelled out sign about what you should be doing and what signs they're giving you and what does it mean. But that's the point. When you're being given a test, the teacher's not going to tell you the answers. You have to figure it out on your own. And when you're figuring out your intuition on your own, you're learning to feel. You're learning to use this human brain. You're learning to use this human body because you're soul having a human experience. Trust what your spirit's telling you. And I'm just going to share something very quickly with you. I won't spend lots of time on it. But there was a time that I was first starting to get some really big psychic hits. And my neighbor below me had brain cancer. And not only that, my grandpa got brain cancer that same year. But before I knew any of that, before I knew my grandpa had brain cancer and my neighbor downstairs had it, there was about 3 whole months, I'm talking a full 90 days, that I was getting constant thoughts. And I'm just expressing what my psychic feelings were. It was constant, not consistent every second, but it was consistent with almost every single day. Every night I went to bed, and sometimes during the day, that I would think about brain cancer. Literally, brain cancer would come to my mind, or a vision of a brain scan with the diagnosis cancer. And thoughts started coming to my mind. Is it the cell phone? Is it the EMFs? Is it the radiation from my cell phone? Am I near a tower? Is it the telephone poles that I live by? I was very worried. And my kids live there, so I'm super worried. And I would be researching. Every night when everyone would go to bed, brain cancer, signs, symptoms, how are you going to get it? How can you get it? Everything. I would just read articles, I would look at pictures. I would read symptoms. And it was like for 90 days, guys. And I had learned all about brain cancer. This is before my grandpa's diagnosis and before I found out about my neighbor. And anyways, yes, I definitely will, hun. You're welcome. Um, my neighbor died. After that, like I said, 90 days, my neighbor died below me. And what was so weird is our bedrooms were right above each other. So my bed was probably right over his bed. I was feeling his energy. And I'm very empathic. I can feel people's energy by touch. When I would go to places like Little Caesars Pizza and make a payment for my kid's pizza, I would get visions of the cashier in a casket. And I knew that she was going to die. Something was wrong with her. I didn't tell her that because that would be frightening. But I saw her in a casket. She was young. I was at a metaphysical fair once, and I met somebody. Well, I came across her. I was walking by. I was just shopping for crystals. And there was a girl there, and I felt called to talk to her. So I went over to her and I said, "Excuse me, I'm sorry to bother you. And I know I'm a complete stranger right now, but I feel like your spirit guides want to tell you that you are on a twin flame journey. Like you are definitely one of the few twin flames. And I feel this energy for you. And you're going to be coming into union very soon with a twin flame that I don't think you've met yet." She looked really young. She looked like 19. Not my typical ideal version of a twin flame, but whatever. I was like, I feel it. And she felt very, very psychic to me, even though she was just this young, pretty little girl. But I looked in her eyes and she was definitely an old soul. I immediately felt like, wow, this girl she's a crone. She's an old woman in there. She is not a young woman. She's an old soul. I don't care how young her body is. And she turned around and she looked at me. She goes, "Oh my God, today I asked for a confirmation if I was on this journey to give me a sign. And the fact that you came out of nowhere and said this to me," she broke down crying. Anyways, I'm just sharing to you my experiences because you have them as well. So anyways, my neighbor, back to that little moment of that story, and I'm not going to, I'm not going to harp on it. I got news that he died from our landlord. And I hadn't seen the neighbor in a while. And he asked me, he said, "Have you seen the neighbor in a while?" And I said, "No, I haven't. I haven't seen him in like 3 days." And he said, "Did you know that he died in his apartment?" And I was just like, oh my God, are you kidding me? I can't believe it. I had no idea. And I said, I didn't know if he was murdered or he had a heart attack or what happened. I just said, "Could you please tell me how he died?" I was concerned about my children's safety in the home as well because he was my neighbor. He lived below us. And he said he died from brain cancer. He didn't realize he had it. And he just got diagnosed a few weeks ago and he had a seizure. It was already far, 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 far gone. And he ended up dying from brain cancer. I was like blown away. Out of all the possible ways for my neighbor to die, why would it be brain cancer? The very thing I was researching for 90 days. Again, that was my spirit trying to tell me. I was also just picking up on his thoughts, his energy. Perhaps my neighbor was researching brain cancer at the very time I was. Perhaps he was downstairs worried, looking into signs and symptoms of brain cancer, but I was doing it because he was doing it. And I was empathically feeling what he was going through. Shortly after that, my grandpa was diagnosed. So basically, my mind was totally on the radar of brain cancer, and this was 2019. I was also doing a reading. I think it was like back in 2016 2016 or 2015. It was on my channel. It was a long, 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 long time ago when I just started my channel. But there was markers you probably remember because I think you were around. And Transformation Queen, maybe you were around as well. But I did a reading on a girl. Remember, I was doing readings live like I do now. And I got a feeling like she was being watched through the blinds. I was doing her reading and I said, I just have a feeling that you're being watched. And she even got Page of Swords. And I said, I think you should be careful because I feel like there's a very dark energy around you and it gives me chills and I'm scared and I feel like you're in danger. Like I feel this is a big problem. And she did not agree with my reading. She was live and she was like, nope, that doesn't resonate. I don't have any stalkers. I don't have any problems with any exes. I don't know who in the world would be spying on me. That just doesn't make sense. I don't really have any enemies. You know, I'm just a single girl living in this world, just looking for love. You know, I don't resonate with that at all. And I was like, okay. And I just let it go. And I was like, well, I guess I'm wrong. I guess I'm off on this reading. I can't be right on every reading. I guess I'm off. It took her like 2 weeks to get back to me. She wrote me in an email. Stephanie, I know I said you were wrong in the reading live, but you were right. There was somebody watching me. And about a week after that reading, there was somebody lurking outside my windows. And I was aware because of your reading. And my neighbors and I had called the police. They did catch him. And he had been spying on me for a while. He was definitely a stalker. And he probably stalked her from her job. She was a very pretty girl, a very good looking girl. So she got a reading at just the right time. So anyways, I just want to tell you how I got that vision. It was a vision of a bedroom. It had peach colored walls. It was like light pink peach colored walls, or maybe it was just the warmth of the lamp in the room. But I saw a lamp and it was a warm color around the room. It was nighttime and I saw a window with blinds and it was shortly after dusk and I just felt like there was a shadowy figure outside. It was all black. It was just a dark, shadowy figure. And then I got a feeling like I was in the room and I was being watched. You know how that feels when the hair stands up on the back of your neck or you get goosebumps on your arms? That's what I got when I was reading that girl. So anyways, I'm just sharing this with you guys so you can experience your own psychic abilities and know how it happens. That sometimes you think it's thoughts in your own head, but it's not your thoughts. You're picking up on other people's thoughts. Just like I picked up on my neighbor's. What he was doing, I was doing. Okay? And sometimes it's just visions. Like when I saw the girl at Little Caesars, there's just a quick picture of her, you know? And when I went by that girl at the metaphysical fair, I just had a feeling and a thought in my mind like I was talking to myself. I was talking to myself about what I needed to say to that girl at the fair. So it was a strong feeling and a strong thought. So anyways, I just want to share that with you, okay? And you all have those abilities, so I hope you use them. Raquel, you're very welcome. You're very welcome. Thank you so much. Okay, so back to the readings. I'm doing B, and then I'm going to get right back to you. Patience, I'm going to get right back to you and do your other extra card. Real quick, though, Katya, Baltazar, it seems like sometimes we can start to develop our psychic abilities by experiences like this, but I feel so sorry that you went through that. Thank you very much. This is the first time you've seen my channel? Yay! It actually reached somebody new. I'm shocked. And you give me a very beautiful and pure energy. Thank you, Katya, and welcome to my channel. I'm so glad. I've been trying to put myself out there, and I'm just so glad I reached somebody new. Welcome, welcome here to JKS. I hope you subscribe and watch more videos. I offer free readings on Saturday. I do 6 people. I do 6 free readings. So stay tuned for that. And then, like tonight, I do $15 questions, or one card in the bottom of the deck for a bonus. You're welcome to join. I do that almost daily, but keep in mind from now on, I'm doing Saturdays for free. So not for everybody, just for 6 people. But welcome, and I'm so glad you're here. Thank you for being here. Okay, now back to the reading bee. So a channeled message from Matt. What would he say to me? Okay. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what Matt would say to you. Give me a moment. Spirit, please guide and direct me for Matt. What would Matt say? I'm getting a very militant picture of him. I don't know why. It's angry. It's a serious face. And it's almost warlike. I feel like Matt has a lot of Mars energy, which is like Aries Scorpio vibes somewhere in his chart, which is kind of confrontational. I feel like Matt gets into a lot of confrontations. It's his nature. He butts a lot of heads. He ruffles feathers. He rubs people the wrong way, and he's probably rubbed you the wrong way. He stirs up trouble. Okay? Why? It's his nature. It's like he walks into the room and he carries a certain amount of energy with him. It's very strong and it's kind of pushy, and everyone feels it. And he doesn't go unnoticed. He kind of has a chip on his shoulder. He's very sensitive on the inside, of course, like many soldiers, like many militant people, like many tough, rough, hard exterior people. They usually always have a soft center, but not many people get there. And I just feel like he struggles to get there for himself. I do feel like he needs time. That's one thing I heard. I need time. I feel like he's going down a path of the dark night of the soul. And I feel like he's dealt with some struggle, some hardships, some difficult times that I feel that he feels he has to go through alone. He makes things harder on himself than they need to be. They could be so much easier if he would just ask you for help, ask you for advice or support or comfort, but he doesn't come to you with that. He'd rather just suffer in silence than deal with what needs to be dealt with. He always feels like he has a job to do and he must do it, regardless of how he feels or what he wants. And that's that rub people the wrong way kind of energy. I do feel like he's not happy. So let's see if I can channel a message straight from him. I do love you, and it's not you that's the problem. I know it's me. I don't like to admit that. The things I'm dealing with are dark, they're toxic. I feel like I'm going crazy. I feel like I'm losing my mind. I feel like something's really wrong with me. I don't tell people that, but I scare myself. I confuse people, and that's mostly because I'm completely confused myself. I don't go being led by my heart. I'm always trying to be more logical about the situation because I feel like that's what I need to do. That's the more masculine thing to do. I know it doesn't always lead me to greener pastures, but I do it like a robot and just do it. And I keep going down the hard path, like I have to learn the hard way. And I guess that's my lot. I have to learn the hard way. I need you, but I won't admit it. I love you, and I can't say it. I miss you, and I don't even want to let myself feel it. I want to make things right with you, but how? Memories of us are flashes in my mind. It happens often. You're my queen. I feel like we had a past life together, somewhere warm and beautiful. And in this past life vision, I see you, the sun glistening on your skin, luscious, beautiful hair, and a golden crown on your head, or at least that's how I see it. Smiling, full of life, warmth, and comfort. And animals and children love to be around you because you're so warm. You have such a big heart, so nurturing. I want to be a part of that again. I want to feel that past life connection that we had again. I don't know how to get there. I don't know why I'm stuck in this darkness, but I have to go through this. It's dark, but I have to go through this. I really hope that we can fix this at some point. And I hope that you can forgive me. All right, well, B, that's what I channeled. And again, when I channel, I don't know what I'm saying. I don't even know if it makes sense. I don't remember. I close my eyes and it just comes out. So I don't know. I hope that was a good message for you, but that's what I was picking up on for him. You're welcome, B. Doja, you want to ask a question like that? Okay. Patience, are you back? I know, Patience, you had an extra question. Help me send him love and light, friends. Aw. Okay, honey. He is in some darkness. Oh, you're here. Okay. So what was your final question? I think I see your cute little kiddo in that picture. Precious. It was perfect. Your heart is racing. Thank you. I'm glad. Thank you, B. All right. I'm just waiting for your other question, my love. Whoops. This is a pretty good reading so far. It's a pretty good video. You're welcome, B. You needed that? Maybe I'll do more channeling on my channel. I don't do that ever. But I've seen some girls post videos on their YouTube where they just channel with no cards. I might try that. Doja, you're gonna send a donation for one more card? Okay, honey. Raquel. Oh, sending him healing. Thank you, Raquel. All right. Oh, markers. Has Marlon been faithful since we were together? Okay. Let's check. Has he been faithful since you were together? No matter how bad he's hurt me, I still will protect him and love him from afar. Aw. You're so good, B. And patience, let's see what's going on with Marlon. Spirit, can you please guide and direct me for Marlon? Has he been faithful? Has he been faithful? Please show me, has he been faithful? Has he been faithful? Has he been faithful? Were you the one that got fives? Because I got 5 in my head again. So here we have the 6 of Pentacles. The Queen of Wands. Gosh. What do you think, girl? You know, these are the cards. I'm going to give you one more just to be sure. He wasn't terrible. I mean, it wasn't atrocious. But there was some giving to another situation. There was some giving to another situation. Queen of Wands. Okay, that's always the other woman. And this is breadcrumbs. So this is, I gave the other woman breadcrumbs. I didn't give her a whole lot, but you know, there might have been communication, texting, some visits. There was definitely something. He definitely maybe did not tell this other person that he was with you. So that was kind of under wraps. Like I said, it's not like full-fledged, in love, I'm going to leave her to be with you, a whole nother relationship. I don't see a relationship with anybody else while he was with you. But I do see that he was definitely dipping somewhere else, like into another energy. And this whole card here, I'll give you that bonus, 9 of Pentacles. I do believe that he was kind of playing it off single at one point. You know, do I think it ended? Yes, I do. I think it ended. I think maybe it was one person kind of thing. But I think that did happen. Again, that's what the cards say. I don't want to go against that. This card is well known in the tarot world as another woman. This card is well known to giving to 2 people. All right? This is reciprocity. You get what you give. Karma's going to come back to bite you in the butt. Is it going to bite Marlon in the butt? Yes. Because you can't get away with that. Santa is a lot like karma. And I'm watching you. Are you naughty or nice? There's some kind of judgment involved there. And it's about a choice. So that is the answer I have for you. I'm very sorry about that. Like I said, it wasn't the worst I've ever seen. It wasn't the worst kind of infidelity I've ever seen at all. But it confirms that there was definitely something going on there that shouldn't have been. I'm sorry to confirm that, but at the same time, I don't feel bad because I know you asked. You wanted to know, and I just want to be honest. It's better to get the truth from me than to get an answer from a reader who doesn't want to hurt your feelings, who wants to tell you whatever their biased opinion is for your life because they think that they're ordained to help guide people. I'm not here to help guide people. Not really. I mean, I know that's part of my purpose, but that's not the main reason why I'm here. The main reason why I'm here is to tell people the truth. And that always comes first. And I will always honor that because that comes before any emotional connection I could have for a client, to just be honest. You come here to get the cards. I come here to deal them out. Thank you for asking the question. I'm very sorry. And I love you. I'm here for you if you need me about anything, okay? It's not the worst case I've ever seen. Okay? It's just, it happens. The cards always tell the truth. They don't lie. Thank you so much, though. And, if you want further information, if you want to do a private reading, if you want to do an astrology chart consultation to see about you and this person's connection and destiny, please, I have all of those available on my website, and we can get further and further and deeper into your situation and just see what it's all about. But I hope I gave you some kind of guidance on what you're dealing with. Okay? All right. Hope I wasn't too harsh with you. Oh, my little kitty. He's here to say love. Oh, you sweetheart. Oh, my kitten has gotten so big, everybody. I have to show you my kitten. Oh my God, guys, he's so big. He's the biggest cat out of all of them. Look at this, guys. Oh, you stay here, Buster. He's so, God, I gotta move this up even higher. He's so big. He's like a full-grown cat, but he's only 5 months old. Look at this baby. Say hello to everyone, you sweet. Oh, he's so handsome. Oh, you got crusties. Him's got crusties. Yeah, Him's is cute. Let me get that out. Him's is mama's baby. Him's is. I love you. Yes, I do. He's so cute. I love you. You handsome. Oh, and now he's purring for you guys. Look at his big belly. This right here is a 5-month-old kitten. This big beast. He's such a handsome. Oh, you're so handsome. I know. Oh my gosh, you show off your little Leo self. I'm a Leo. I'm handsome. Yeah, we all know. All right. Anyways, Doja, we'll go ahead and ask your question there. Oh, I love you, you handsome squirt. Okay. All right. Sorry about that. So, Doja, we want to know his next move. Oh, please staff channel what Sani is feelings, what he wants to say, and his next move. Okay. So I'll do cards and the channeling if you like. Real quick, Patience, no, you're fine. I wanted the truth. I had a feeling anyways. I confronted him about it. I really do appreciate it. Whether it hurts my feelings or not, it's good to know. I just needed some clarity. Thanks. You're welcome. All right. So that's 2 questions, right, Doja? Okay, so what is his feelings? Oh, 3. His feelings, what he wants to say, and his next move. Okay. So you did 3 more. So we'll do 3 more cards, and I will channel. Let's see. Oh, it's just 1 card? Okay, let me see. All right, so I'll channel all of that, but let me pull a card with it. Let's see. All right. I will channel, don't worry. All right, so the one issue here, he's feeling very overwhelmed. It's a heavy, heavy burden on him. He wants to give it up. He wants to stop fighting. I think he's been fighting your connection for a while. There's just this fight, and he's hurting himself. This is cutting your nose to smite your face. You know, Jesus is here to save us, and he's got the nail and the hammer in his hand. He's like, I'm going to crucify you, even though he's there behind him to support. So it's like you're hurting yourself. And this is the ticking time bomb. All right. So he's just hurting himself to not be in good company with you. Spirit says this. He wants to be with you, but he can't. He's too pressured. The desire with you is there, but there's just too much of everything else going on. If you give it a little time, and it's very short, we're talking weeks, about 10 weeks, this difficult fight, this block, you definitely have a block between you and him. That block is going to go away within about 10 weeks, okay? So expect that to happen. You guys are going to have a reunion or some kind of a reconciliation. It's coming. 166 on the clock, 36 in the room. I see the number 6, lovers, major arcana. It's a lot of sixes, which is about harmony and balance. There is going to be a choice to harmonize things with you, Doja. And he does love you, but he's fighting you right now. So let me go ahead and channel what's going on, what's his next moves, and why is he fighting you? See what his next move is. So I'm going to speak as him, okay, when I start. Doja Cell, I should have already been further in life by now. I should have already had everything that I've been wanting. It should have already been mine. Everything's slipping out of my hands. I try again. Nothing's working out. I keep hitting brick walls. Every time I'm taking 2 steps forward, I'm taking 1 step back. I'm under a lot of pressure with my family. I need to do more. I should be more. I'm not feeling very successful. My biggest worry right now is letting my family down. I don't want to do that. I don't want to hurt you, but I feel like this is really important, and I'm not right for myself. How could I possibly be right for you? I'm not living right. I'm not doing good. And I love you so much. I don't want to drag you in to this mess, this messy world that I live in. I hate to drag you into this mess. If you were someone that didn't mean anything to me, I would have drug you in. I would have used you. I would have taken advantage. But I don't want to do that. I fell for you. My heart loves you, and that can't change. It wants what it wants. I know that. But I'm stronger than my feelings, and I'm stronger than my desires. I'm not just going to go along with what my heart wants. That's not what I'm going to do. I am creating this distance and this barrier between us because I need to get myself together. I want to be right in my life, not for you, but for me, and to make my family proud, make my ancestors proud. I feel like when I get myself together, I'll be free. I'll have courage. I'll have the strength. I'll be able. I'll be able to go after what I want then, but I don't have that now. I feel weak, and I feel out of control, and I feel pressure, and I have so much pressure riding on me. And the last thing I wanted to do was hurt you, but that's what ended up happening. And I just want you to know I do love you. I've always loved you. It was love at first sight. You've made me feel something in my heart that I was never able to feel ever till you. I know we're soulmates. I haven't been able to admit that to my lower self yet, but I will. but I know we're deeply connected, and I want you to know no matter what's going on between us, I love you and I think about you every day. But I must take care of what I need to right now. There's too much other things happening in my life that are keeping me distracted that I need to deal with. And I only hope that you have peace. I only wish you happiness. I don't want to hurt you. You deserve peace and happiness, and you do not deserve the mess that I've brought to your life. And I am sorry. And I will see you again, and we will talk, and you'll be in my arms. I have every vision and confidence of that. I know it will happen. Until then, please find it in your heart to find peace and patience. And I want you to live in happiness. I do love you. It wasn't fake. It was real. You're not going crazy. I just have the power to manipulate and make you believe otherwise. But trust me, I love you very much. All right, Doja, so that's what I got. Does he have Leo in his chart? Because my cat is just wanting me all of a sudden, Doja. Maybe that's a sign that your person's going to be climbing up all over you and wanting you. But my kitten's like, yes, I want you. Anyways, Doja, I don't know if that made sense for you and your person or not. What happened? Like, what's going on? Did that resonate? Like, you know, I zone out when I do stuff like that. Where are you, Doja? Oh, you sweet cat. Markers? Doja? Anybody? Who's there? Are we dealing with another delay? I think we're dealing with a delay. Yeah, Bubba. Raquel, that was beautiful. I wish I could remember exactly what was going on there. That sounded a little bit similar to my current situation, even though it wasn't for me, especially about feeling pressured and about being soulmates. Aw. Nice read, Miss Stephanie. Thank you, Wazy Easy. Markers, what did I do? Nothing. I was just looking for you guys. The chat got quiet. So I was like, who's there? Did I scare everyone off? What's going on? Doja Cell, LOL, Leo and Tropical. Oh, okay. Well, that explains the kitty business. Yeah. Maybe something good's going to happen around Leo season. It made sense? Thank God. Okay. Yeah, I need that confirmation because I don't remember what I'm saying. So I'm like, please tell me, what was I saying? It makes me nervous to do the channelings. Anyways, yeah. Pressure at work and family. Okay. So, yeah, that's explainable here with this Ten of Wands. Something's going to blow up. I really feel there's some Leo energy because it's kitty. So, you know, Leo season, that's August, September energy. You handsome little sweet. I love you. So look forward to that. Oh, my cat's just hugging me. He'll be back, girl. He'll be back. All right, guys. Well, markers, I just love my kitties. I love them so much. I am the crazy cat lady. You're going to bite my nose ring. Little poop. Leo, sun, and moon in tropical. That's awesome. That is really cool. You know, even though I don't follow tropical, I still resonate with my tropical zodiacs. I feel like there's a certain energy that will always be carried, even in tropical. B, you love these channel messages too? Oh, that's awesome. Marcus, did you see my story on Instagram about the trash panda? No, I need to go check it. I need to learn about the trash pandas. I'm going to go check it tonight. Oh, Marcus, I love my kitties. I love them so much. I know you're a kitty person like me. These cats are just freaking awesome. These babies. They're everything. Do you know this cat that I'm holding right now? His name is Prince Charming. He's obviously a charmer. He sits on my stomach when I take a bath. I put the water down really low so it's not too high. And then he just climbs on me. And he purrs. Le purr. And you're just my baby. I know. But he's so big that his little feet hang off and he gets a little bit wet. He's so cute, though. You're just a babe. And all these cats sleep with us. My whole bed is full of animals. You would think I'm a Virgo. I'm totally not. But these animals. Ridiculous. And I've got my dog in bed with me. I've got freaking 5 cats. I'm just fluffed up with animals. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to let you go. Until we meet again, this concludes our reading. I love you guys. Thank you for watching all the way through. And remember, this is a journey, not a destination, so you just keep swimming. All right? You're doing very well for yourself. And, oh, B, Steph, did you see my message above? Maybe I missed it. Oh, you love the channeled messages. Yeah, I did get that. That's the last one I saw. That you love the channeled messages. That's all I saw. You retracted one message. I can't see what you retracted. Yeah, I went above and it said B retracted message. Oh, I see. Thank you, Steph. I needed that. And thanks, Katya. Oh, no matter how bad he's hurt me, I'll still... Okay, I did read that one. And that's it. Above more, one more above. Okay, let me see. No matter how bad he's hurt me, I love him from afar. Thanks, Katya. Thank you, Steph. I needed that. Thank you. Please. Oh, help me send him love and light. Yes, perfect. Your heart is racing. Those are the only ones I see. One more above. Weird. Oh, you donated an additional 22? Oh, okay. Well, I will give you another one then. You just want to find out what he is dealing with. What is the dark place? Oh, okay. Let's take a look. I'm going to give you 2 cards to be sweet since you're new. Thank you so much. All right, Spirit, guide and direct me. Show me the dark place. Show me the dark place. What is he disabling with? You channeled a message and he said he's in a dark place. I wanted to know what that is. Okay. Okay. By the way, the number that came to me was the number 16. And in tarot, that is a tower. I'm getting the immediate feeling he owes somebody money. There's a financial situation that he's dealing with. I do feel he's in debt, in a very big, heavy debt, and he's working under someone or for someone, or he owes something to someone for a very long time. And so there's some kind of heavy karma that he's carrying, and he's got like a debt he's working off to pay. He's indebted to someone. He's indebted to an earth sign energy. And it could be physical money, or it could be time and energy, but he's indebted. He feels he owes, is the point. There's a debt he owes, he's indebted. It's part of his dark place. Let's see. Clarifying that, I'm going to give you a bonus. Show me the dark place. Clarify the dark place. So here we have community, the park, and then we have birds, gossip, communication, and other people. So there's definitely some rumors around his community, around his crew, around his clique, around his family, his circle, whatever you will have that fits that bill. But he is carrying karmas for this people. And it's, I have to serve these people, or I'm embarrassed. There's something about, I'm being watched, I'm being talked about. There's pressure here because there's a lot more people than just me involved. And look at the owls and the birds. This is all about communication, messages, reputation. Okay, this is a reputation. There's something going on. His character, his reputation is being attacked. Under the King of Pentacles is the Three of Cups. There's something to do with friends. Friends or siblings, or people that feel like siblings. And look at that, Five of Swords, conflict. Yeah, there's drama. And he's like, I've got to be here to be a part of all this. So there's, I feel honestly, there's rumors spreading. People are talking behind his back. There's assumptions. And to be honest, I also feel like he may have started some stuff, some lies that were very dark. He may have even very well told lies about you. Said some things about you he shouldn't have said. All right, B? So there are some things about you shouldn't have been said. And this is, I recant what I said, but I said it. And it's very well people might be speaking about him and what he's done. And he's trying to fix the damage that he created. Rumors and gossip, big time. That's the dark place. And I'm getting the feeling, have you ever felt like you're living under a lie? How hard it is to keep up with a lie. That's like the hardest thing. Because once you tell a lie, you have to tell another lie to upkeep that lie and another lie. And it's just like constant. And man, it's got to be really hard for him to wear a fake mask and not be who he really is. It's got to be really hard to carry a debt for other people, to like live your life for them. There's something about perhaps I'm working, living, doing what for other people. And it's like, why? Why would you even do that? You know, and there's some kind of karma where maybe he feels indebted to other people. And I don't know, that's what I'm getting. That's his dark place. And he's not really being authentic. But I definitely think he is pressured or pushed under somebody of authority. And he's like, I have to do whatever this person wants me to kind of go along with. I have to do with this person with what they have authority over me. I have to kind of be their puppet, you know? Yeah. All right. Kind of like the Godfather, you know? Don't betray me kind of thing. I don't know. There's something like that going on. Power and authority of some means. And they have something over his head. Somebody could definitely be holding a financial pinnacle over his head. So there's a lot going on. There's probably more than just one thing. And on top of that, there's gossip and rumors about him. And so he knows, ooh, that boy's in a mess. Headache, migraine, drama. So that's the darkness. You're welcome, B. Yep, she has a secret over him. Oh, she has a secret over him. Okay. Yep, she's got the authority. He doesn't want anyone to find out. Yeah, he doesn't. Don't gossip. Don't talk about me. I don't want anyone to find out. I don't want the community or the people, you know? There you go. All right. Well, thank you so much, B. I love you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you for that additional, and I hope you have a lovely night. And I'm, sorry for any messages to anyone that it ruffles the wrong feathers. But I love you, and I know you're going to receive it with love, and know that I just give it to you with love. Thank you so much for watching me. May you be blessed, and I will see you tomorrow, okay? I love you so much, all of you. Have a blessed and beautiful night. Good night. Bye, markers. Thank you for everything. Bye, guys. Bye, Doja Cell. I love you so much. I love you guys. Sleep well. And bye to the other people that I'm not seeing right now. I know your numbers are up there, and I just want to say I love you. And good night. Good night, Raquel. Good night, Katya. Hearts to you. All right.